Give me a brought him.
I'm my buddy.
Okay.
I don't have no buddies. I got no buddy.
Get some glasses there, bud.
Oh, those are from.
All your favorite teams. You
We
got
did TJ's TikTok drinks last week.
I thought he doesn't drink.
We did last night. We did Bush Light and
Did he make his thing?
Mountain Dew.
Oh yeah.
Gross.
TJ's TikTok drink. Actually, it's fucking bomb.
It was good.
It's the best drink I mean, it's a full size fuck you drink, man.
Oh yeah.
You're drinking like 8, 10, especially if you go 50-50 like they tell you to. One, you're fucking soaring to the roof on caffeine. Two, you're fucking drunk as shit. You don't realize how you're drunk you're getting.
Yeah.
I like 5.
So it's like a cheap Four Loko or something.
Essentially.
Yeah.
I got a kick. You got a kick?
Well, it's like a
play.
2 Loco.
Bro, I don't want to hit play. I want to hit go. What's that?
Yeah, just hit right
Yeah,
back.
I know. I get it. It's rookie mistakes, learning. I've never done this.
Yeah.
It's new to me.
You got it.
No, I got it.
You got
I think
it.
we got it, bud.
You got to get it.
I don't.
We
I
got
don't,
it.
I
Oh.
don't know anything about that thing.
Okay. That should be
I
good.
didn't get nothing ready.
Oh, it's fine, dude. It's ready. It's all on.
That's my fault.
We're good.
You got to put a new air conditioner in. I mean,
Yeah, it feels really good.
it is nice in here now.
Very
And it's,
nice.
I mean, it's 190 degrees outside, so
I mean, yeah.
you
that-
can't combat that.
Well, this is like
But if
7.
I can keep it below 82, or around 82.
That's tough to do, man. I can't even do that in my homes, you know?
Dude, boom. Chris is like waiting, like refresh.
Yeah.
Where it's
I've
like
been texting him.
7:05, dog. Like,
Yeah.
where you been? Where you
He's-
at?
I know what he's doing. He's working. He's got another
That's good,
job,
man.
and he's
Is he?
said he's got
He's just excited you guys are back.
7 days a week, and he's got a couple jobs. So
Sounds like it just needs to move, dude.
I told him we'll do as many shows as we can to try to get him through this shit.
Okay.
You know,
Well,
in case he's gonna keep us cool while we do it. So
got to keep it cool, man.
this might be an early show because at 7:40 I got to catch the fucking Pirates and the Rockies. Pittsburgh Pirates and the Colorado Rockies are playing.
What are they? Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a like a playoff or something?
No, it's middle season. It's summer baseball, buddy. But
Gotcha. It's important.
well, I'm a Pirates fan. I just jumped on the bandwagon.
Of the Pirates.
Yeah. So I'm.
What'd they do?
Yeah. What happened with them, dude?
Because there's no good reason you're
Well, they're 38 and 52, so that's something.
That's good.
it's
and-
just climbing.
That's pro ball.
And they're
you
gonna
know?
be playing the Rockies, who are 41 and 49, so it's a pretty tight matchup. You
Well,
know?
that's true.
And I don't know what game of the series it is, but today is the day I start liking baseball. You know.
Who's pitching there? What's going on?
It's never too late, dude.
There's something about it.
No, I was just driving up and thinking like some people are gonna be watching baseball today.
Yeah.
And that's something they would say to people.
Or listen to it.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
that's not. I mean, there's worse things.
Hey, babe, I
They're
can't.
not watching pedophilia.
Babe, I can't go to church.
Yeah.
Rockies are playing tonight.
Babe. I know it's our bowling night, but cancel it.
Yeah,
you know?
Pirates are playing tonight.
The
They're
Pirates. are
31
on.
and
Hold on.
52.
Sorry,
We're
dude.
Shockers fans. We're Royals fans. So
I know we
I
do the
get you.
same thing, but there's 22 games in that, not 155 games.
True.
You
No,
know.
that's true.
There's but the good news is if you're West Coast, so like Steve is a big Giants fan, they
Yeah, he said go Giants.
they don't play until after the show.
Oh,
so
that's nice.
he gets
yeah,
both,
that's true.
you know what I'm saying?
He gets to just start his morning or start his day early. You know.
Yeah.
Start his Friday early.
Which doesn't make any damn sense to me because
Bud,
what is
start it.
What is the deal if they're playing at? Say they're playing at 9:40.
Yeah.
But they can't be playing out there at 9:40.
no,
Sure.
7:40 there. It'd be 7:40 there, but
Yeah.
9:40 Central Standard.
That's probably what I was looking at.
Yeah.
It's probably
Most
my
likely,
time.
Most likely.
Right.
They probably didn't give
Because
me
that's what
their
time
time.
you would see it.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
true.
correct.
I was like, geez, man, that's a late game.
Late game.
But I
man.
mean, they get paid enough. I mean, to play that late.
Sure. I think they should run games anytime, day or night. You know. I mean, they should run them at like 2
Yeah.
o'clock in the morning. And if
Well,
you don't want to stay
female
up, we
basketball,
get it. We get it.
Female softball they do at midnight now.
Because no one goes to any of these games.
Oh no,
Well, people go.
you think so?
Baseball games they do, I think. I mean, not
Well, minor league they go.
AAA ball.
Triple
is
A
big.
when it's fun, but to watch
Those bananas down south they're packing the house.
the
I
one
think they're
that
sold up.
Stones
I don't know,
does
man.
the
I've
call
seen, like
The Potters, yeah.
the Lincoln Potters.
I've seen
or the other day, the Nationals did a come on in day, and just
With-
let everybody in free.
Oh,
They
like a
packed
Luke
the house. They had
Combs?
like 7,000 people there.
Oh,
Oh,
when it
that's
was free?
good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. You gotta be careful with that, though.
You got to
'cause-
sit in the bum section.
yeah,
you know what I
somebody's
mean?
gonna be starting
Oh,
a
no, they
barbecue
still
in the
let them.
stand.
They still
Somebody's
only
putting
let.
up a tent. You know what I mean?
Selling ribs,
Yeah,
man.
exactly.
I think there's probably limitations on it.
Let
still.
anybody in here? I don't know. I don't mind going to games, especially when I
I
get tickets
love
free or
God,
something.
I love baseball.
You know what I mean?
I love watching it live.
Yeah.
I love listening to it on the radio.
I don't know if I'd pay for it anymore.
Oh, speaking of radio, did you guys hear the Wichita radio news?
About Greg the Hitman Williams.
93.5.
Allegedly.
Power 93.5. Greg Hitman
They're
Williams,
standing behind him, man.
a longtime DJ, fired.
What?
Oh, did
Fired.
they actually fire him? I thought
Well,
they
he's
just
been
took him off air.
leave
Yeah,
without
they were
pay.
still doing
But they
commercials
fired
for
the
him all
other
day.
guy. Okay, so what happened is some other DJ from Chicago,
Exact. Cool out. DJ Cool
DJ
Outs.
Cool Out,
Yeah, he's cool with the kids
Yeah,
though.
he
you
came
know?
down from Chicago.
Yeah.
And, by his little testimony that he did for the paper, whoever wrote this,
Yeah,
KWCH, I guess,
Yeah.
where I read it. So trusted source.
for sure.
And they said that he went to the bathroom. He was
We'll
washing his
reenact it
hands.
here in a minute. You tell the
Yeah.
story, and then I'll show you how it went.
He was
'cause
washing his hands.
I watched the reenactment of it.
Greg, the Hitman Williams,
Patted him on his
Barged
butt.
in the door.
barged in the door.
Said, "Hey,
After
good
hours,
game."
no, but the building's closed down. It's just them two,
Well, that's
and
nighttime
maybe some
DJs.
janitors.
Yeah.
That shit happens.
And they're
Yeah,
prepping
stuff
for their
happens.
show.
Yeah.
Greg's got to be there all the time. And so touches him on the chest.
Yep. Puts his hand against his chest, starts walking him back into a wall, essentially, is the way I take
Oh,
it.
for a
A
kiss.
lot like every time I
Oh,
ever
yeah.
went into a bathroom with you.
Yeah,
If you
right.
walk in, you grab me by the chest,
Mhm.
you try to get me in a corner.
Yeah.
I know
No.
it's a joke.
It's
Yeah.
a joke. I try
I've
to
been playing bathroom.
straddle the urinals. Let me pee between your legs. And so I guess he was grabbing at his crotch, undoing his to go pee. I would imagine.
So
or
is
to-
there a chance
sex
he was
him.
just like saying something to him and like me? I walk into the bathroom from
Yeah.
sometimes from like 5 to 6 feet outside
Casey,
of
I've
the
heard
bathroom
you
door.
having full sexual conversations at Kansas Golf on the phone through the bathroom while you're shitting.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's true.
And I've heard you talking. I'm hoping your wife. But, man,
We don't
good.
know.
No, but
I'll kiss you hard. I'm taking a shit right now, though, babe. And
Yeah,
it's like-
and eating cereal. I eat my corn
and
pops
I don't know
on
if
the
it
toilet
was.
when I take
To
a
me,
shit.
it's like I didn't feel like a victim, but
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying is that even
That
like
just made
from
me
like
hungry
4 or
'cause I
5
smell
feet
those
from
corn
the door,
pops.
I start unzipping my pants now.
Right.
So as soon as I get
Yeah.
through that door and I'm to the urinal,
Yeah.
I'm out and hung. So there's a lot of the time that I go through. I'm getting too early sometimes.
Yeah.
I pulled my dick out before I even got in the bathroom the other day.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
actually just leaving the counter,
Sure.
where we work. 'cause
right. No, I've pissed
yes, that's what's
on the
gonna
floor
happen on the way
on
there.
the way in.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
it's too early.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to pee. And anyways,
It's just I'm saying possibility.
well, what it seems like is that all happened. Nobody knew about it.
Yeah.
He touched him and was taken, and then he left the bathroom. Nobody knew about it.
He didn't pee.
Didn't say anything. The guy that was washing his hands
Well,
that supposedly
DJ Cool Outs
assaulted.
had already peed.
He'd already
He was
peed.
finishing up washing his hands. He was
Gotcha.
getting ready to leave, and he
That's
got
smart.
barged in on.
Yeah.
He got barged in on, and then nothing happened out
But
of it.
I did not wash his hands.
But then, like the next day or the next week, they fired DJ Cool Out. Said it wasn't working out. Greg fired him.
Yeah.
Well-
so DJ Cool Out went to the police and said this guy assaulted me
Greg-
after he got fired.
Greg didn't fire him. The president, he reported him to the president.
Well, that's what they said. That went to Greg's office. That's why
Oh no, he called into like the president and to human resources,
there's a president of Wichita Radio.
I guess, or of that station.
I think it's my
Yeah.
mom.
Right.
But that's true.
That could be.
But then, and
Yeah.
then so they fired him,
Yeah.
and then they weren't going to do anything to Greg the Hitman Williams, and then he leaked the story.
Well, then the other guy made a police report, and then also.
But
called,
even after that, it was then he released it on Twitter day before yesterday.
Yeah.
Because this happened last
it's just
week.
it's just a whole Kevin Spacey kind of thing.
Yeah.
And he's
Yeah,
in
but-
trouble.
And now there's a bunch of people coming forward saying that these alleged actions may have particularly happened to them. But that guy even said there's multiple late nights that it's just like he said he used to go to Greg's office that's what you're reading after every show.
Yeah.
And like, I hate what he's new to this. How am I doing? Greg's like, oh, you're doing awesome. Just blow me, dude.
I mean, you're talking
Yeah.
about rap music.
Take your pants
not
down.
even that, because he's that guy. He's like, hey, it's me, DJ Cool Out
Yeah.
in the morning.
You're doing a
How are you?" Or
traffic
He's that
wow.
afternoon guy.
Yeah.
You're not doing it. I mean, you're a DJ. So
Well,
how,
I didn't even know they gave Mexicans jobs in the radio.
No,
Yeah,
he's
I
not.
mean,
I don't
other
think he is.
other than Latino
He's,
radio?
he's black.
Like Telemundo.
He's
What?
black.
Oh,
DJ Coolouts is black.
It's even worse.
Oh,
And
I didn't
so
know
is
that.
Greg the Hitman Williams.
Oh,
They're
so
two
it's,
Greg
African.
Williams.
it
is
was one of
black?
them
Yeah.
hires, huh?
It's two
Yeah.
African American.
That's already a problem.
That's a big problem.
Oh, we can't have two.
What Hitman is also?
Yeah, they're both black.
Well, then he wasn't insulting. There's no
Can't
such
fire
thing.
those
No,
people then.
That's what I'm saying. He's on paid. I thought he was on paid administrative leave, but maybe
No,
he's not.
they should both be still getting paid.
Yeah,
No,
they should.
Coolouts was fired before he reported this. That's the thing. He got fired.
Yeah.
And then reports this.
Hey.
He now says that he came to report it to the president. Then they fired him. They fired him
No.
before this was
I think
ever
he made up the
reported.
story.
The
Greg
dude-
I
Williams
think so too. 'cause
The
Greg
dude
Williams
knows
seems
that
like a
culottes are pants, right?
and black
DJ
yeah,
pants.
they're DJ pants. Black people don't
I've never
like.
heard of a black person raping somebody.
I've never heard of a
Me
black
neither,
man
me
being
neither,
gay.
Me neither. That's right. That's true. Well,
They call
other
that
than
undercover brothers.
just RuPaul, but I think RuPaul fakes
Yeah.
it.
He's not gay. He is transsexual.
No, I know, but I mean,
That's not gay.
I
He
think
just likes
fakes
fashion.
Yeah, I think he fakes
No, if
everything.
you're trans, you're
From
not gay.
transsexual.
You're
vein,
transsexual. He's not gay.
I don't know how it works anymore, but
You
either
say
way,
He's not
tomato,
gay,
I
he's
say potato,
transsexual.
dude. So
Well,
I don't think you
take a
understand
hit
how
of
this
this Sharpie
works.
real
I
quick.
don't know how it works. Now, how you feel?
King,
They
like
am
a king.
they am pansexual and
Yeah.
he's not gay.
Feeling
That's
king
fine.
size.
Yeah.
So am I on? I'm on camera
You're
tonight.
on the
Oh,
radio.
You can twist it, bud. You're on camera, but you can twist that.
Well, I was gonna go ahead and let Steve and Chris know that I was gonna have one for each of them tonight.
Oh yeah.
So I'll just go over there.
Have
Here.
a few. Have a few, buddy.
Find your seat in there, bud.
I'm gonna still.
He's back.
Come on over. I think Eric. Sit down. I think
Thanks,
Eric's
boys.
coming.
Oh no! Don't do both. Really?
Oh, gross.
If you're not watching the video, Skin Man is double slamming
Video.
two Mike's Hard Lemonades at the
I don't think-
same
see,
time.
But they're different
What you have
flavors.
to- if you would ever
Check out
explain
the
that, sometimes
video.
you take him off camera because the best stuff he ever did was back in the day when he sat back behind the camera, and he takes offense to it.
Oh
So,
yeah.
Not
No, I
offense
didn't mean
it,
to-
But
What?
He's on camera.
Oh, he just wanted to drink those for Chris and Steve, and I understand
He done
that.
did it.
I told him he's welcome to. I was going to put a separate camera on him
What are you looking at, bud?
Nothing.
wanna-
I'm just
I
seeing,
wanna-
all the time.
Yeah.
seeing how many.
from the time he gets up until he goes to bed.
So,
Woo-hoo.
well,
Skid cam.
what do you think? I was thinking about this on the way up. By the way, I seen my spirit. I seen me. Like if you know how when sometimes I talk about I wear my outfits and my
Yeah.
costumes and
Right.
and I
We talking spirit animals now?
it wasn't even a spirit animal, but it was me. It was you. I'm wearing this because I have to. You know, society makes me wear clothes.
scarf.
Society makes me wear, you know, be kind of normal. And I don't necessarily have to. I can be like RuPaul, but I don't have the guts to do it. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I blend in. You know what I mean? I don't want to.
Sure.
You do not blend in.
I blend
No.
in.
You're the fucking
That's
farthest. You're,
the point.
You're
Is
like
to
a,
not.
you're
blend
like
in.
the least. You're the most staying out non-drag queen I've ever met.
Well, maybe so, but if I
it's-
would finally lean into me, like lean into what I wanted, I seen it. I seen me leaned into it.
Yeah.
Dude, so I'm going to Guthrie on 105, and you guys that have maps or atlases are welcome to look
Good-
this
Yeah,
up.
could look it up.
So I'm headed off of 177 towards Guthrie on 105.
Yeah.
And I get near Guthrie. There's a lot of dirt roads where people will like fly out when they're hauling cattle or they're
Whatever.
doesn't matter. They'll
They don't.
pull out.
They
They don't
don't
give a
think
shit.
there's anybody on the highway.
They don't look. If they're in Oklahoma, who
There
cares?
are always people on
And
the highway.
everybody in Oklahoma that drives wants to die. You know what I mean? So not
Sure.
you, not me, but
yeah,
it
but
seems that most people that drive down there are
either way too slow, or
Like-
just don't.
totally checked out.
Do we
well-
have a verification on location of White Thunder on 105? Come on back.
Yeah, dude. So I get there's a dirt road. Freaking motorcycle is hauling ass down this dirt
a
road.
motorcycle.
And I'm thinking, what is this guy better stop. He does. He slams on the brakes. He's going sideways towards 105 on that dirt road. Gets her stopped. I'm like,
Good.
and it looks like an old I couldn't tell what bike it was. It was not a new bike.
Uh-huh.
Younger guy. Probably our age. I mean,
Probably
so that's
Ivy.
younger.
Ivy's been riding his bike a lot.
So he gets behind me, and you know I'm going as fast as that Fusion will go because now I got a tail on me.
Nail it.
You know, and I think he's mad at me for whatever reason, and just for driving
driving on the highway,
Yeah,
yeah.
whatever. Making him stop. But when we get to that little turn where you turn by the Loves and stuff,
Yeah.
I see him in my rearview mirror. He's right on me.
Yeah, what's he doing?
Dog. Isotoners,
Check.
check. He had like what Casey was wearing last show, like shirt, but
The shirt.
it wasn't a skull cap, like a welding thing. It was.
Sure.
You could still see his hair, but it
Uh-huh.
had a Rambo
Nice.
tied
It's
up.
a sleeve. That's what mine was.
Nice.
Cut off jean
Jacket.
jacket, black
Check.
denim,
Check.
black denim,
Okay.
sunglasses, big beard.
Okay.
All right, big red, like a reddish, blondish beard, auburn.
Joe Exotic. He grew a beard.
But even better, dude, medallion. Had a fucking medallion.
What?
And the medallion, the best I could tell, and granted, I'm looking at it through a 2-inch rearview mirror at a man that's,
You're trying to take a picture.
Like, what is this medallion? And the only thing I can is either a scorpion on it
Okay.
or a cornucopia. But it was
So either way, a scorpion. Right.
but no, both medallions, pretty awesome.
What? He had 2 medallions?
No, it could be either.
Either or. He had
Like,
one
is that
medallion.
a cornucopia medallion?
Wow.
He loves Thanksgiving.
It's a great
jean
medallion.
Wrong with that.
jacket, shirt or no shirt under the jean jacket.
He had so many shirts on. Like,
Really?
yes. I mean, he was
Tasty
just,
treat.
they were all cut
There's,
off, but
Mike's
they
in the
were
cooler if you
stacked like a pad. And when
Flavors
so
of
then
Mike's
I was
in-
going to turn, he
They're
was going to
saying-
go right. So he gets up next to me. It's a Nighthawk.
The bike.
Honda Nighthawk.
Oh my.
Like a 80s Honda Nighthawk, got the weird dual exhaust that sticks out like
Nice.
4 foot
Yeah.
from the wheels.
Yeah.
It was awesome. And when I seen him, I was like, God, that's me. That's me.
I would have rolled down the window like, "What gang are you in? I want in.
Oh,
Blood in,
man.
blood out."
No,
dude.
he's in one of the singing and dancing gangs,
Oh,
and that's what
yeah.
I'm saying. He's a jet or a shark.
He's one of those Thanksgivers.
Oh, we're
Fuck.
snapping.
It was beautiful. He was a beautiful man, and he got that Nighthawk running great too. He took off. Could barely keep the front end
Yeah,
on.
it's a great TV
the
show.
ground.
Nighthawk. That was
It's based on the bike. I think.
Street Hawk.
So, anyways, that's not what I was bring to you guys, but I was
But you met yourself. If you just
Yeah.
let yourself like,
Well, once I seen it, I thought about it for the next 100 miles.
Yeah.
I was like, God, you know, what's that guy doing?
where do I buy a
Just
medallion?
where is he going?
All the medallions you think of, you think of, hey, I've got to go find them. You know
Like,
what I mean?
yeah.
He had one. Either he found it or bought it. But if he bought it, where?
He's like the guy that is still doing Molly. You know what I mean? He's like,
Yeah. Yes, for sure.
I'm doing it, guys.
He's on his
what?
way to grab some
Fentanyl?
more.
No, Molly.
Remember
I love it.
remember-
MD and MNA.
Remember like 6-7 years ago when Molly was popular?
Yeah.
I'm still doing it.
Yeah, I'm still doing it, and I'm watching old clips of Beyonce concerts, dude.
Really good.
So that was awesome. But then I got to thinking on the way up, what the fuck is the deal? Eric, I'm glad you're here, and I was waiting for you and Skin Man to
Hi,
be
Eric.
in here. And Casey, you might be familiar with this too. We weren't here last week. I'm sorry, and thank you guys for
good
covering.
job. Hey, good show. Good
Yes,
job,
thank you
Very
guys
good
all
show.
for covering. And TJ is TJ
Thanks,
coming
bud.
tonight?
I don't know. I haven't
Yeah.
talked to him.
Thank you, TJ.
Yeah.
If you didn't,
And Brian.
and
Thanks,
thanks,
Brian,
Brian.
for stopping by. It's nice that you stopped by when we're not here. We
Yeah.
get it.
That is nice,
More
actually.
chairs.
Continue
Yeah,
doing
continue
that.
doing that. Yeah. If we
Yeah,
call
there
it,
was 106 in here last week.
we
Yeah.
phone it in. Just
If
come
we're-
on by.
Yeah, if we're ever not here, please come by. You're
You guys
welcome.
talking about Byron?
Yeah, I
or
was gonna say,
Byron.
they keep calling him Brian. And I'm pretty sure there was a Byron here.
Yeah, Byron.
Byron was here.
Yeah, well, Brian, whatever. And anyways,
He had to go back up north there, don't you know?
yeah,
He's- had to go home, eh?
he had a good
Skin
laugh.
Man
though.
wasn't going to come, and
He did have a
I
good
threatened
laugh.
to burn the studio down.
It must go.
He
It must
did.
run in the family.
Oh yeah, got family reunion stuff. But
Well, I'm just saying good laugh because the
He's got
best
the
laugh
best
we've
laugh.
got is
Yeah.
Skin Man.
well, maybe you can laugh about this. What is the deal? We went hog hunting, which is its own thing.
So when they were all dressed, was it 60 pounds of meat?
Me
Oh,
and he talked
no,
about
my
going
first-
hog hunting if we ever get divorced.
My
but
first
different
hog was,
hunting.
I think I got about 13. I got about 13 pounds out of that.
Yep.
Probably what did I get to total? Shannon got it. He put it in one of those little, like a
Just a
take-home
small-
lunch cooler.
Small duffel bag. This first one was 67 pounds.
I think I had a 70 or and a 67 or whatever.
Yeah.
But so after they cut all the hair and the bones out of it, you get
chop
about
off his ears. The ears weigh
3 pounds of
something,
meat or so
right.
out of each. Anyways, that's not the point. My
How
point
much
is,
bacon did you get out of it?
well, I haven't seen the haul yet, because I left early, so I haven't put eyes on it. But I do know what ribs look like. right? That when you order at a Chili's or you order at wherever you get ribs, maybe at a Hurricane Katrina relief party, you're going to find a good rib there.
Yeah, a good baby back or something.
My question is, a hog, a big one, like the one that that one kid shot, they are big animals. That was a 180-pound animal.
Yeah.
How are they doing the rib situation? How come ribs are always this big when shouldn't they be like ours, where they wrap around to your back?
Yeah.
Like if you did my ribs,
Uh-huh.
that'd be. I've seen a skeleton's rib cage.
Pretty big, pretty.
Are they
good
cutting them?
Yeah, they cut the ribs.
Yeah, they cut them in half this way.
Why? That's what I was like. Why
So
would?
they'll-
Because
they'll
you
fit
get
in
the
the
meat
bag,
off the front
though.
of it and the meat off the back of it.
Well, don't you think it would like? Shouldn't
less
the
rib.
option be that you want a full rack of ribs? You just get like a full.
The whole
Rib-
rack.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, I guess you'd have to cut it off the spine.
If it's flat, it's going to cook better.
Well, I get it back when ovens were like all the same, but
Sure.
now we could have a rib up. I mean, Brandon was here talking about pizza ovens one
Right.
night. They make an oven just for pizza. Make a rib oven that's like a curved.
He stayed till like 3:00 that morning.
Well, they do. They
Yeah.
do. They just take smokers. I mean, they just it's a smoker.
Sorry about that, by the way. Yeah. Well, right. They can do a smoker.
Easy.
It's basically a shape of a rib
Yeah.
cage.
So is it the size of like the Flintstones grill?
Well, yeah. I just don't understand. I don't know. I was just thinking about it. Like, it is weird that when you order ribs, you don't even really. You're already seeing a manufacturing process instead of.
Let me get one rib.
You should be able to get
So
one
when,
rib.
When you order like
I sure am
a
hungry.
wing or a breast, do you think it's like the entire breast too? Do you think it's? I mean,
Well,
have you been
breast-
to see? Because I believe you've been to see. I mean, the wing might be I guess the one exception.
Yeah.
Although they do cut a bunch off of that.
And they're
still.
expensive these
But-
days. I don't
And
know.
I don't know if you can get a wing.
And when you order the back strap, you know that's not like the
the whole strap.
whole strap,
Yeah.
right?
I understand cutting meats. I don't understand. You can't call it like, oh, I'll have a
But when
thigh.
you get a pork chop, it's
But-
cut off. I mean, the whole chop. I mean, you're talking about a chop, dog.
You're not getting the whole pork.
I mean, they're not grown. The pork chop. There's not just 2 pork chops per animal, bud. You know, I mean, they just don't hang off the spine.
Yeah,
you
but
know?
there is a certain.
I mean, they cut pizza into pieces, man.
I know,
True.
but that's not a bone. What I'm saying is there is a certain.
Well, no, that's making his point for him because if you have a pizza, you get a full pizza.
Are you
chop
just
up
gonna eat the
whatever-
whole thing at once? You're gonna cut it into pieces, bro.
I think it should be based
All
on
of it.
what I'm. If I order a rib,
I want
give
a
me
whole
a whole
pie.
rib.
I want a whole pie. Don't cut
Sir,
it.
are you sure you want a whole rib? That's really big.
You have to order the rib cage.
Yeah, I have the whole rib cage, and I want it to come with like a
So, but
cornucopia.
what I'm
of
saying,
stuff.
I think what you've been getting is a rack of ribs. It's just not the entire rib
Rack.
cage.
the whole.
I just
Oh.
if
You want
you-
both
see
sides? Are
now.
you saying you want both sides?
I want the whole.
Then
I-
you need to order
I want to
4
David
racks.
Blaine me, like cut my legs off, throw me,
cut you off at your tits and cut you off at your
yeah,
weight torso. Well,
and then just throw the fucking body
Belly
in
button.
there and be
Yeah,
like, that's
if you ordered
Okay.
4 racks and just glued them together, you'd have your cage.
because I
but-
think they actually get a few more cuts out of it than even that. I think like
Yeah,
a
but
certain portion of it.
If you're gonna charge me whatever you charge me. If it's like ribs now cost $3,000,
I'm not
okay.
saying you can't get that though.
So you
can-
left early. So
Yeah.
you didn't watch the whole butchering process. What they do is they'll cut on one side of the spine
Mhm.
and then cut on the other side
You
of
got
the
all the
spine.
guts. You got so
Yeah,
much-
but then they
there's
cut
nothing-
those, don't they?
They cut the whole spine. Sometimes they cut them in half. Now, when I hit mine, I destroyed one back strap because it had a hole the size of that cup. So he says, "What do you want me to do with this?" I was like, "Toss it," because I mean, there's nothing on. I mean, I could use it for soup. I could throw it, you know. What I mean?
Oh, well then.
But they had to cut the spine. They usually cut the spine in half. Yours, both of yours? No, they left it on, dog. You get the whole back strap on that
Really?
spine. Yeah.
Well, it's only
was
about
really
the size
hard-
of this Sharpie, but
No, I mean, it was hard to get in the bag because it's pokey. You know, they cut all the ribs off.
okay. But when the ribs come off, what do they look like? The letter C, don't they?
when the ribs come
I mean,
off,
they're flat. Yeah,
and the
like,
night
they're
is
more of
low.
like a.
Because my ribs are where my ribs go all the way up to
Yeah,
here.
here's your.
Yeah. They got the spine and then they wrap all the way around to the front.
So
it's like
I
it's
should
like
have a
tunnel.
letter C
Yeah.
on for both sides.
Yes.
And then they would cut again.
Yes.
What is the baby back rib then?
Well, that's this side. This side.
I, was
The
gonna say, I think
back.
that's the section between your backbone and
The baby
here.
back is.
You know an
think of-
awful
it's
lot
the
about
closest,
this for being a vegetarian.
closest to the back.
A lot of
I
meat,
told you
extra
my
meat
last
on there.
I went to a meat packing plant one time.
And then
Learned a
this
lot
up here
about
Mhm.
being
is just a
meat.
whole other section of ribs. And on a hog, they're actually really thin. They're kind of cool.
Pork ribs, yeah.
And
I
they're
grew up in
kind
a
of
small
they're kind
town.
of used. I
I'm
mean,
a
really,
Yeah.
on the wild ones, they're kind of useless.
Drugs
They
made
got
me stop
they got
eating
the
meat.
sinew. They got a
Yeah.
little bit of meat between them, but they're more for
That's
stock
my
and
first
stuff.
gym.
Because I mean, you could smoke them, but it'd be like hey, 5 seconds they're done because they're very flat and they're very thin. Now you shot 2 hogs, so that's 4 of those, but you also got 4 little itty bitty, baby backs.
Yeah.
And then they're still.
Oh,
on the
did they
spine.
cut?
No, it's still on the spine. So if you want to cut those off, but you have to do that to get your back strap off, or you
No.
can just toss the whole thing on a
I would just
smoker
toss
and
the whole
just
thing. Pick
Yeah.
at it.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. It seems like it's kind of bullshit, is what I'm saying. Like it's a bullshit. If you want ribs, you should be. I want baby backs. I want what are they? Fronters. I want the
Spare
fronts.
rib,
The front.
spare ribs.
Spares. Yes.
That's a spares.
Boneless
And then
ribs.
you would glue them maybe with a good barbecue sauce, something sticky, maybe like a molasses.
I don't
You
want to
stick 'em
glue them.
Huh?
Just don't cut them. I mean, just don't cut them off.
Some
Save
caramel.
a cut.
Yeah.
Save a cut.
You just stick them together, and then you got one half. You got one half the tunnel.
Where's the glue?
I like your idea. We could get a hog,
Yeah.
butchered ourselves. We keep the rib cage intact.
Yeah.
Then we get a turducken.
Oh.
We fuck that bastard in there.
Nice.
Arrange some jalapeno poppers all the way around,
Now you're
Mm.
talking.
and you just got
put a
basically a
little
50
potato
gallon
salad in there.
drum of
Mhm.
deliciousness.
Yeah.
Maybe put a full pizza on both ends so you
Oh,
can
yeah.
plate it.
Now you're
Yep.
talking, dude. That's good stuff. Put a little, maybe a little
I
hot
might
pocket in there.
outlive you guys. I just might.
Oh, and there's no way.
I might.
You'll deteriorate. But
You're right. Maybe.
it's just kind of, if you go to Chili's and say I want a full rack of ribs, you're not getting it.
But yes, you are, because that's what a full rack cut is.
You can't just
You're not asking
interpret
for a full
God's
rib
work.
cage.
God made a full rack of
You're
ribs.
asking for a full
Yeah,
rack.
but the butcher's made up the names. When you
It's like
when you
saying
get a
that you're getting a
I know butchers.
when
I
you get a
watched-
Boston butt, you're not
Yeah.
getting an actual rump.
from
from
Boston.
Right.
When
You're
you're getting
getting the
French fries,
cut,
you're
they
not
call it
getting
Boston
fries from France.
Now, if you order baked beans, Boston baked beans, you're getting them from Boston.
think that
Aren't
finally.
those the candy ones?
Yeah.
Oh, those are the worst.
Do you like those?
are good, man.
Oh,
It's so
those are
good.
fun,
It's
dude.
Give me a bowl of that, a
So
bowl of
much
black licorice
brown
next to it.
sugar
I'm
on
just
Dude, sprinkle that on our turducken.
Oh,
For
I like to
sure.
put
God.
Boston baked beans in my popcorn. Have you ever done that?
Oh, look at that. It's
Yeah.
full of treats.
It's like
I
chewy and
love that.
salty,
That is good.
stuck in your teeth.
I
That's
like
fun.
to grind them up in the hot water and have a
Ooh,
little hot
little
toddy.
tea.
Yeah.
Mm,
Mm.
I
Boston
forgot
baked
I don't
bean
like the
tea.
way my arms look on camera. Sounds great though.
They don't
Yes,
look good
sir.
in person either. Just so you know.
I don't look at them though,
It's,
gayness.
that's gun show, dude. Gun
Gayness.
show's going on over there.
You're gayness.
I don't know. A
I
good
forgot I
show.
had a show shirt laid out. This was my put an air conditioner in shirt.
Yeah.
And you caught me in putting it in air conditioner mode. I didn't have a
You
chance.
haven't put it
So
in the
you-
air conditioner shirt?
This one.
Oh,
So
well.
you realize that you're the
I'll have to
only
get
one
more
that
shirts, man.
cares about this, right?
No, I know. I just thought I looked on the camera and I seen my arms on there and I
Your
realized
arms are fine, sweetie.
I fucking
We got
I don't
more.
like the way
We got
they look.
more good comments from you guys
Yeah.
on the show. I think we're getting picked up for a Netflix special
Mhm.
just because you guys did
All our
such a good,
transgender
essentially
talk.
did really good
I
job.
know you guys didn't even listen, but we did.
I
nail it
tried
last
to
week.
listen.
We both listened. We were
While I was
we were
hog
hunting.
hunting.
We nailed it.
Dude, you don't understand. This is the first time
I
that
had the
I
best
guarantee
call
you.
that we've had in a long time.
This is the first
And-
time anyone listened to a show while hog hunting.
Yeah.
In the blind.
Oh, dude, it was
Yeah.
crazy. We had some somebody like shared us with something or something because we had like people. I mean, it was coming and going
Yeah.
like normal, but it was up to like 55 last week. I don't know
Oh
what
my
was
gosh.
going on.
No.
I think
I
it was
don't
the
know.
word association. We
Yeah.
we said a bunch of weird words, and I think that
Right.
you know, it's like it's a.
It's an algorithm.
There you
probably.
go. That's what I
Yeah.
was gonna say. Algorithm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
I don't know what. I mean, it was great in the blind. I mean, I had to put it down to shoot the pig. But I picked it
Last
right
week,
back up.
in the blind.
Well,
So I
I don't
didn't miss much. I
there
mean,
there was one review came in and said, not that bad. So you
there
know,
we go. Good
that's a-
job.
I'm
a bonus.
just saying.
It's really good.
Well,
We're
that's
above
better
that,
than a
dude.
dick
One
in
guy
the
said
ass.
while it was on mute, it was one of the best shows I've listened to.
Perfect.
So,
that's all we can go for, dude.
That's all. That's how Steve.
and one
listens.
guy said,
Mhm.
"Oh, CVS is still open because we called the CVS." So
Oh yeah. Well, that's true.
So when you were hog hunting,
Yeah.
did you hear any blood death squeals? Like when you shoot them, they squeal
Yeah.
and kick and squeal.
Well,
and
the one that
squeal?
first one I shot, he stayed alive for a while.
He was
Yeah.
kicking for
Did you
about
have
an
to go
hour.
kick it in the head or anything?
No.
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 I just let him kind of rot out there.
Let him sit
What
out
kind of
there.
Bowie knife did you stab it with?
Dude, I could have hit it with a
That's what
fucking
happened to you guys
slingshot.
when you have your heart
Other
attack.
other pigs try to come up there and eat it though. That was kind of cool.
Yeah. Pigs are
Were they
cannibals.
bigger?
So you could
Pigs
use a
are
dead
Yeah.
pig as bait for pigs.
How many times did Conrad
can
try to
bait
look
him
at his
in.
dick
At his dick?
at the hog?
You
Oh,
can
Oh,
masturbate
several
to it,
times.
too.
He's like, I killed it wrong because it had his back toward us. So he was saying, "Can I go flip it now?" I was like, "Dude, you can do what you want.
Yeah.
You're gonna get bit."
But
You
we
know what I
were
mean?
there with
I'm gonna
we
shoot
were,
it right in the asshole.
You would have hated it, Eric. The people, they were so. Here's what happened when I sat down and this happened. I wrote it down. Daniel Dirt, the guy that is a Joe Dirt tribute man, he said, "Hey, how's the tap water here?"
Ooh.
And somebody was like,
Fuck.
"I don't
Drink
know.
tap
It's
water,
fine.
Goodbye.
You know, it's fine." He's like, "Just a lot of times I get thirsty at night and I like to go get a drink of water, just making
Oh.
sure it's good." And in my mind, I was like, "Pour. This fucker's so water. Eric, you would hate it, dude. You would have
Oh my
slapped
God.
him with your fucking checkbook
Better go
and
cash
left.
that check and see what happens, buddy.
I get up and I drink a Perrier in the middle of the night.
I pour half out.
And I pour half of it out for my homies.
Daniel told me that have you ever heard of beer salt?
I've seen like Corona salt beer, little shaker
Little
things.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thicker.
When he told me that he'll go through about 2 or 3 of those a week, just driving around in his truck eating salt.
Oh.
That's good
Yeah.
for your heart. It
Said,
keeps-
"Daniel, I got to get out of here, bud. I don't know you, but
I got a meeting, Daniel.
I got a meeting, dude."
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Salters Anonymous.
You want to try it? Open your mouth. I'll squirt some. No,
Let me throw
dude.
some of this salt in your mouth.
Close your eyes, open your mouth.
That was
Well,
a game I
You're gonna
played.
taste salt here in
I
a
played
second.
that one at parties in high school.
I tasted it and then I was instantly regretted it, not because of the taste, but we soon had another conversation about the amount of drugs that these guys have
Mhm.
either tried or are still on. And
I had
I knew there was
ibuprofen before
fentanyl.
this.
I mean, I've never tasted it, but there was something off on that salt.
Yeah, it's
just a little bit.
It's fentanyl.
So, I don't know.
Fentanyled you?
I
Probably.
They
think,
fentanyled you?
I think they
Yeah,
did.
There's a fucking class action lawsuit if you've been fentanyl. If
I
you
know.
bought regular drugs and they laced them with fentanyl,
Well, they
you
did
can
shoot
get
it
in
off.
on this.
Take
You know,
your drugs to the cops.
We were
My
trying to
fucking
figure out.
heroin had fentanyl in it.
We're trying to figure out how much all of that cost, and then the night that he left, or the day that, so
Yeah.
it was Saturday night. I counted. I think they shot off about $2,000 worth of fireworks. So I think by the
They
time
did that last night.
by the time they got paid,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, $50 or whatever they got paid to clean the hogs for us and
Yeah.
hang out and eat beer salt. After that, and popping off the fireworks, I don't think they made any money. I mean, you know,
It's thicker. That's why I like it.
nice truck.
Crunchy.
But
Yeah.
you know what they did make? Friends.
That's true. They made a lot of friends.
Yeah, no, not this waterhead.
Yeah, I
So you guys going back next year?
yeah, I missed out a bunch of hugs. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Those guys get
They get drunk and huggy,
sauced and a
You
little
know,
huggy.
kind of like a hitman
Hey guys,
situation. Greg
happy
Williams.
National Friday.
Happy National Friday to you
Those
too,
those
buddy.
type of guys that'll get all weirded out if you ask them to put lotion on your back 'cause
Yeah.
it's too gay,
right,
but get 3 beers in them
and they're
and they're
Yeah.
singing and dancing and crying and hugging on you.
Hey,
And you
Conrad,
don't-
remember earlier when you wanted that? Come here.
come here.
I'll do lotion.
I'll
I
do
was
it.
kidding.
I was kidding.
I'm sorry about
Oh,
that. I
just
get
running.
We had a guy today come
I'll
in
do
and
it.
pick up. He called in. We called in his parts, or he called. He's in the park lot. He said, "I just tested positive for COVID. I can't come in. Will you bring it out to me?"
Sir, it is 2028.
Yeah, we don't care.
That's over, dude.
But he said, "Just come out and put it in the back of my truck." And he's an older dude.
Yeah.
So he'd paid for it, credit card. We put it out there, and I said, "Guess I can't can give you the traditional hug." And he's like 68,
Yeah.
something like that. He goes, "I was a fucking Marine," and I said, "Oh, so you did way more than hug," and just fucking walked away,
wow.
dude.
That's called frickin'
Nice
stolen
job,
valor, dude.
Yeah, he'll be back and shooting up your place
Yeah.
later.
Ah,
He'll
he's
miss, but-
he'll come in next time and just be like, "What was that about, bud?" And I just say, "I know you fucking did way more than hugging dudes."
Yeah.
is what I'm
Drugs.
saying.
Yeah.
That's fucking cool,
Yeah.
bro.
Well, you better hope he dies of COVID.
Why?
He's a Marine. He
He's
can't.
gonna
Fucking
die
Marine.
of
He
pain.
can't, bro. He don't die.
He'll come
He
back.
only
dude.
gets stronger.
Sounds like
No.
the type of guy that's a Marine, but and has the veteran license plate, and on the back
Hey,
it says
My comment was not
veteran
against
of
Marines.
Operation Desert Storm.
Yeah.
I was in the 24-hour war where we sat around and blew shit up from
My
a jet.
comment was
Bush
not
crushed
against the
that
Marines.
war,
My
though, dude.
comment was just he could have said I was a
I was
Boy Scout. I don't
overseas.
fucking hug dudes.
GB1.
Toughest
Oh,
3 or 4 days of my life.
Yeah, my daddy fought in the Cold War.
Yeah.
Huh?
I have a 63-year-old man that works with us, and every day when he walks in, I fucking get up and I meet him.
What branch of the military was he in?
Steve didn't, but
Battle
he's
Star.
in the
Pussy.
fucking he's in the
Right.
Salvation
badass
Army.
guard. But he sits where who sat there when you sat there?
That's
Nobody.
what they should call priests.
He
dude.
sits in the service window, and I, you know where I sit, and every
Steve.
morning we meet right up there behind your computer.
Just kiss.
No, I just hug him. And I say, "Morning, Steve,"
Morning, Steve.
and I
Brain
hug
kiss.
him, and
This feels
you know
right.
there's nothing wrong with that.
No, dude, it's fine to
There's
be
nothing wrong with that.
Those guys are fag.
you be open and open with your love to people, dude. Then that's what we should do now.
Do you know who gives the best hugs?
Who?
Conrad.
I've
He
I've
will
got
never. He will never pull away.
I've got a side hug from him before, but I've
No.
never had a.
You go up, you give him a full.
I
I've done
won't.
it a couple times, trying to weird him
Listen-
out, give him a
listen,
hug. No, you'll pull
the
away
only
before
way
he
I
does.
would is if somebody close, and it would have to be for me
Yeah.
to get a hug or hug him. Would it have to be one of his? They don't mean this wrong, but one of something that happens to one of his kids.
Yeah.
Or Gump. There's nobody else in his life that I would hug him for,
Thank you for
What about
that.
and there's nobody
stepmom?
else in his life he would want to hug me for. I'll hug his stepmom, yes.
No,
but
if something happened to her, yeah, you'd have to give me a hug. Probably
I don't
if we
think I
broke up.
would. But I
Oh,
so
right.
so what I'm saying is,
I will never give.
and there's
Conrad a hug.
probably nobody in my life that you would even show up for anything for. So I
No.
wouldn't. I mean,
That's not true. I wouldn't go to your funeral. I'd go to Amy's though.
I'm not saying you. I'm talking about
Oh,
him. As
him,
far as
yeah.
I will never
Mm.
hug him unless
No.
that happens.
I see.
And
I've
I
got a
don't care.
whole-
And quite frankly, I don't give a
Well,
shit. You're not invited
I'd
either.
go to his
Hey.
thing. I mean, could you imagine the spread Amy would lay out for,
Yeah.
for him?
Dude,
For
I
sure.
like, and I actually enjoy funerals a lot of times.
Yeah.
Dress up. I do my whole Sylvester Stallone because
From Cobra?
not from Cobra, from Rocky 4 when
It would
Apollo
be like
died.
2 months after Amy died, we'd be sitting on a show, and I'd be like, "Yeah, ever since Amy's been gone." You're like, "What she fucking?" I'm like, "No, she died like 2." You're like, "What the fuck are you talking about?" Like, you guys didn't see
Oh,
the
I'd be like, oh
Facebook
yeah, I
post?
did hear about that.
You guys
That's too
didn't see
bad.
the Facebook post? I'm like, "No,
Pretty gay
I
post.
shared it, but I blocked you guys on it. 'cause
I'm
I didn't
monkey
want to.
faced.
I didn't want to burden it. I didn't want to burden you with it.
Dude, I celebrate your marriage, and I would be really heartbroken if something happened to it. I celebrate all marriages, and that's why, as coming from broken home, I take that stuff very seriously. So I would hug you so hard. We'd celebrate together. Celebration of life.
And I've hugged Skin Man before, and that's
Everybody's hug skin.
I know,
Yeah.
and that's probably it in our group.
And
Actually,
then
I hugged.
And then it turns into a game of chicken that
I
nobody
hugged
wants
Andy
to win.
when we stayed in Vegas. I fucking hugged Andy when we first walked in the
Yeah,
room.
he would not.
Dude, it was a fucking. I wanted him to.
What's he feel like?
That flintlock kept digging in
Yeah.
his hip.
Boning. It almost went off.
Yeah. Andy, the funny
know
thing about
what?
Andy, it's all
How,
clothes.
how about this? He feels like what you would imagine Tom Arnold feels like.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Andy's way more thinner than Tom.
No, I'm just saying. I'm not saying
I
fat.
haven't
I'm not
thought
saying
of-
that. I'm telling you,
Never
he
thought
feels-
to hug him.
he
Yeah.
feels like his skin feels like what you would think.
Okay, I thought you meant the whole
No,
thing.
like he's flannel.
I got you. Yeah,
His
yeah.
body's made
okay.
of flannel.
Yeah, I got you. I figured it was like half a little bit of
Embracing then.
a perfect amount of
Embrace him
fat
and
bone,
abrasive
you know?
at the
Yeah.
same time, like
So
flannel.
it's wool.
But I would think Andy would be more bone than fat and bone. I
Yeah.
think he'd lean on the bone side. Tom would be like the perfect amount of.
I don't know.
Harmony.
Tom's got
Fat
fucking.
dude
If you
and-
like ribs, Tom's got
Oh,
some
you see
fucking
good ribs, yeah.
No,
dog.
Tom's the type of hugger that he gets all the way in there, but all you
And
can
then-
feel
and
is his grip. He's got
And his tits.
super
No,
muscular
yeah.
have you ever
hands.
have you
just
ever hugged one of
grabbing
those
on
people
you.
that turn sideways, like when you hug them instead of like going straight? I mean, I know you obviously have to go sideways, but then they turn their body a little
Yeah, so
sideways.
they
at
don't
you.
press their boner
So
to
if
you.
their skin is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
Okay, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
that's why I do it.
Because it's only ever been.
Stop
It's
hugging
only
me, Grandma.
ever been.
Stop.
Hold on. So it's only ever been guys that have done it to me and
Yeah.
girls that have turned away from me. And that's probably because I've had a boner when I've hugged a girl,
Yeah,
and
they
the guy
felt
had a
it.
boner when he was hugging me.
That's
yeah.
right.
It's always boner
It
related.
makes sense.
That's the only reason I come to the show to learn something.
Chris, I suppose if you
Down
never
to
ate,
81 in here with two ACs going, guys.
if you never ate any wild hog, just think of the most
Horrible
delicious,
fucking deer.
delicious hog taste you've ever tasted, and just just a touch. Just a touch.
Worse. Don't
Of-
say
of-
Wild Hog is better than the
Of
worst.
gamey.
It's a
Of
great
gamey.
movie and a great
Little,
snack.
just a touch of grease. Just a little greasy.
Terrific
It's
movie.
not
You know
watch
what?
that
Think,
tonight.
think dark meat chicken, but pork flavor.
There's
That's the
only like
best-
three
Ooh,
cuts
that's
on
the
a
best way I
hog.
can
that are
Pork
explain it.
flavored chicken,
The
dude.
pork flavored chicken.
Yeah, that's
You know how
nice.
the dark meat's a little bit more
Mhm.
greasy because that's where the fat is?
Yeah.
That's what a wild hog tastes
None
like.
of that is true.
But then replace the chicken taste
But
with
I don't-
hog, with pig taste. It's delicious. We slow cooked ours. I had some slaw hogs with some coleslaw and a little homemade barbecue sauce. Light on the barbecue sauce, but when it
Yeah.
came right out of the slow cooker, oh boy.
I think it's-
I drank the broth. I just started eating the broth.
Why is it
Good.
like? Did you just maybe imagine like a black athlete, like a black swimmer? Which,
Mhm.
Fuck.
A
And-
swimmer?
well, like if Carl Malone went and started swimming now, right?
Okay, the mailman swimming.
mailman.
I can
Not just
picture that.
beating women, he's swimming.
Yeah. And then I took like my back strap.
Yep.
And I put it in lane 2 with
Yep.
a rope on it,
Uh-huh.
and I just raced him with my piece of pork,
Yes. It would taste like that.
like a champion, dude.
Like a champion. A fucking mailman champion. Yeah.
And I don't know who would win. And I think people would not just cheer for Carl Malone.
No.
Nobody would
I
hardly.
think some people would cheer for my pork.
I think
yeah.
a large portion would. He's not on. He's a.
I know. I heard a story about him that he impregnated a 13-year-old girl
And
Carl?
some other. There,
when he was in his
Multiple.
20s.
well, but there's also some other stuff too
Yeah, but you know how fucking good you have to be at basketball?
Yeah.
to
To
get
s-
away with that.
Yeah, you'll be really good.
Well, yeah.
really
Look,
good.
Michael Jordan fixed games and still the best player
Yeah,
of all
but that's what
time.
I'm saying. Look how good he
Yeah.
is. That's the same thing with
You
Kobe.
got to be that good, dude.
Yeah, Kobe raped a chick, and it's still
I'm
nobody
ama-
ever brings
Yeah,
that
but
up.
he got his, dude.
What did
you
he
know what I mean?
get?
Huh?
Died in
A
a
helicopter crash?
No, but
God got him, dude.
Yeah,
Okay,
the guy
but-
got him, dude.
Yeah.
that's true.
Oh,
But
yeah.
he's still, and he goes
got
down
God.
immortalized.
He got God,
He
dude.
got
He
God.
goes down immortalized.
He got God it.
Would you be cool with that?
Well, Hitler's immortalized. You know,
Oh,
What?
I'm not cool with him.
Would I be cool with what?
And then
Oh.
fucking having the life that he led.
And then going out early in a
Yes.
helicopter crash?
Yes,
No,
I don't know. I don't think
'cause
he had a lot of time for hobbies.
Yeah, I don't like
Yeah.
He
to
was
rape. I
married
don't like
to
to
his
rape
job.
people.
dude, I would fucking.
you've already outlived him, anyways.
Yeah, exactly.
minus the rape
Twice.
thing, I would fucking pray for his existence
Mm,
from beginning to end.
Oh, you don't have to pray if you listen to him. You just work for it.
I don't
Yeah.
think he had enough me time.
I think he had quite a bit of it.
He was in the gym at 3 o'clock every morning.
Doing
Yeah,
what he
3 a.m.
loved,
Yeah,
bro.
I know.
That's like me out
Raping
woodworking
chicks
or
in the
fucking
shower and
built
playing
engines and
basketball.
fucking, you know,
Well, I
I
don't
love,
want.
I love sleeping.
I
he
don't know
did
why I
that
thought
too.
about
Whenever
that.
he wanted, man. He's sleep. Look, guess what, bud? He's sleeping
Don't
now.
say it.
He's
Ah.
sleeping now.
Do you think that
Rest in peace, Kobe.
Carl Malone and because he wears a lot of flannel.
Carl
Yeah,
does,
he does.
yeah.
He's the mailman.
Now
Buys it
wears-
by the yard.
He's a Duluth man. You
Well,
know what I mean?
back then they used to call him the
Do you think
whitest
him or
black
John
dude ever.
Hornacek wears more Duluth?
Do you think that he's?
And I think he played. That's because he played for Utah and he had a bunch of white dudes around him. He had a Hornacek and
Well, and
Stockton.
he drove a semi truck too.
Yeah, exactly. He was a truck driver. So all the brothers that was in the NBA back then used to call him the whitest black dude ever.
I don't know.
Mm.
Yeah,
He was a very
mailman.
dark man, though.
Well, he was really dark. I mean, obviously, but what I'm saying is,
Yeah.
is everything that he did,
His sports were
flannel.
white, golf, flannel,
Yeah,
delivering
golf.
mail, driving trucks.
Exactly. He was a white dude.
Raping 13-year-old.
Yeah,
That's
what white
very
people do.
white.
13-year-old that's super white.
Super white.
That is white. But he's from the south.
Well, except for R. Kelly, he fucked that up for all fucking.
No,
brothers.
he just pee-peed on him.
Mhm.
No, he had sex with a lot of them too.
Well, yeah,
Well,
but I
come to
mean,
find
they,
out.
they were.
He just married a girl that was one of the ones that he was having sex with when he was 13.
Well, true love does
Yeah,
exist.
Exactly.
Glad they found true
Romeo
love.
and Juliet,
Yeah,
man.
too.
Speaking of which, I'd like to thank all the lady listeners that are listening to the show.
Oh yeah,
this
this
evening.
is another show for the ladies. Thank
We
you, ladies,
do not
for
condone
tuning in.
rape
No.
No,
Unless
God,
it's
no. That's
dudes.
why we're not.
unless it's dudes in
Mailman's
prison.
not on my top 50 team.
Yeah, prison
Yeah.
dudes would allow
Prison
it.
dudes, we allow rape. If
We
you go,
encourage
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
prison on, especially if they were kitty touchers. Yeah,
Uh-huh,
sure.
uh-huh,
Encourage
exactly.
it, actually.
I don't know. I think that it'd be cool if he had designed a candy bar after Carl Malone and had like a flannel wrapper, but it's a real dark
What would you
chocolate.
call it?
with caramel. That's awesome.
What would you call
Yeah.
it? The
Caramel.
the caramel Malone.
Caramel
That's a good
Malone.
name for it. Caramel Malone.
But I
Caramel.
think the caramel Malone.
No,
would be-
caramel is more
Pronounced
sophisticated.
caramel.
But his name's Carl, so the Carl Malone would
I'd
make
probably
more
just call it the
fucking sense.
Malone. You know, I
The
get
dark Malone.
it. Yeah, because it would just be
What if him and Post Malone went
No,
on it?
I would throw it back. I'd say the chocolate soldier.
thick dark chocolate. No, it's just
But
solid
white in
chocolate.
the
Yeah,
center.
just
But
solid
white in the
chocolate.
no, but white in the
What?
center.
Oh, that's true.
Super
No,
white
wait a
filling.
minute.
Why don't you
Super
just go
white
ahead and just call
filling.
it meh?
And wrapped in flannel.
No, put it.
Yes, it's
that's
wrapped
what
in
I'm saying.
Flannel
though.
wrapper.
But here's what it is. It's marshmallow wrapped in fucking chocolate
Love
with
that.
a flannel wrapper.
Got it. That's the Carl
That's
Malone.
the fucking Carl
I just would
Malone.
want
And
it-
There's no Carl Malone.
No, it's a reading chocolate. I think
It is.
It's a,
Oh,
it's a campfire chocolate.
Dad jokes
white
are the
caramel.
inside of the flannel.
Can we do a white caramel, like a real light caramel, then? And
A
call,
white
call it
caramel,
a white caramel Malone.
I think a white caramel is like I think it's a Mexican that marries a white person. It's a white caramel.
It's a white caramel.
Steve, confirm that, please.
I don't.
Thank
I
you.
think-
It is
I think-
nice to have one of them.
fact check that, Steve.
I think Steve's watching the Giants. I will say,
Oh, Pirates are starting.
yeah, they're getting ready to
They
start.
just started. Just
Your wife,
teed off.
your wife said,
Heather gave
Nope,
me a
he's
hug when
back.
I was leaving when I said, thanks for not making anything without meat. She said, sorry.
Oh, my wife, she likes hugging.
she said you only give good hugs when you want to, though.
Conrad gives you. If you hug Conrad, he will hug you back, and he
Yeah.
will not stop.
Yeah, whatever you say.
I'll take you. Here's my favorite hug move. Take you to the knees.
Oh yeah,
I like to drop to my knees
wrestling hug.
and have you follow down
Well,
with
that
me.
was something you learned from your preacher. But he
Yeah.
didn't
Yeah.
drop to his knees. He just had you go down.
As we called it, Skin Man, the Salvation Army.
Nice.
That's right.
It's kind of hard to keep a beat with that bell.
Oh, this is
well,
also.
if you hugged him back nude, he would hug a lot.
Yeah, she knows
That
that.
would put him in the mood.
Right.
She knows that.
If you just came out of the shower or something and then gave her a hug, gave
Mhm.
That's what
Conrad
I
a
said.
hug, I
You
bet
hug
she'd
him.
hug you.
You hug him shirtless, and
Yeah.
he won't let go for.
Yeah.
I know in him, it candles lighting, and I mean, he
True.
won't let go until the love's done.
Oh yeah, I dreamed of being like a Penn State linebacker, so I
Yeah.
could hug in the shower.
For sure.
You didn't try that when you were in college.
That guy, so fancy. Big words. Teach me to read, Mr.
Yeah.
Sandusky.
Here, let me kneel down.
Hey,
you
I
think
see.
he- do you
I see
think
you're
he
taking
did-
a shine into
hold
all the
on.
underprivileged.
Wait, do you think he did it, or do you think he was framed like fucking Deshaun Watson was?
I think he had those old kind of cameras, the one, the Canons, like before they had
I
the
don't know, I
telescoping
just-
lens. I think he just
You
took a
know,
bunch
the more
of
I
pictures.
learn, I just think,
Instamatic.
That's it.
I
Yeah,
think-
exactly.
I think you see the money, and you know, like, yeah, my coach raped me because I had 3 coaches that raped me, and until
Yeah.
I mean, I would never fucking pursue it.
No.
But there's no money, so there's no reason
No.
to.
Well, I
If
don't
you
know.
didn't make the show,
I don't know if he
then
did it
you
or
need to
not.
start looking for newspapers and something that give you like 50 grand, turn people in.
Hey, guys, we're down to 81 in here. So.
It feels great. Man.
Yeah, you did a great
Tell
job
you
on the
what.
air conditioner. This show's brought to you by drugs, everybody.
Do
Take
them
them, do them.
Yeah,
as many
you
as you want.
You can do them legally. Go to thewaterhead.com. There's a link there. They'll take you to a place where you can buy CBDs that have drugs in them. I don't know
Yep.
if you guys have heard of these. They're called CBDs, and they put something called a Delta 8 in there,
Mhm.
which is a different
It's
strain.
not a car.
No.
Was a good car, but now
Now it's
stole
drugs.
the name. Now it's drugs. Yeah.
And if you take those drugs,
I don't know if a Delta 8 was that ever.
and Casey, you've taken a Delta,
Delta
8,
8,
right?
Have I ever?
Delta 88.
And I think Skin Man, you've tried a Delta 8 before, CBD product before,
Uh-huh.
and enjoyed the effects. And
Is it like crack?
well, I'll tell you this, bud. You gotta be careful with them. I took a gummy one night, and then it's kind of embarrassing. I woke up in the morning,
In your daughter's room.
and I said, "Thank God," like I do every morning that I wake up.
Yeah.
Another blessed day. And I went into the bathroom, and someone,
I think
it's inconclusive who,
shit where.
but someone put it was a glorious little offering in that offering tub right there on the bottom of that toilet bowl. I wouldn't say the bottom, it was large.
It was a dollop.
Could have been
more
Hold on,
than
are you saying number 3?
there was a number 2 that was about
poopas.
the size of this Sky vodka bottle
Poopas.
Oh wow.
laying in there
really.
But just in the toilet?
in the toilet unflushed.
Were you
Was-
the first to see it?
And I had no recollection of this happening.
Did Gump
So
visit?
it probably wasn't. What if it wasn't yours?
Well, Casey, only 3 other people in the house, and I thought
Okay.
that
Your daughter.
could be anybody. There's 3 other people in the
shits
house,
Like a fucking.
and there's
Moose.
about 10 other people who know where my house is,
Which
Okay.
house is this? The new one?
the new flat. And so if you add 10
Oh,
plus,
it's that
plus
one-
3, it's 13. It's about 13 inches of turd sitting in the bottom of that
Wow.
toilet. And I thought, again,
Maybe-
this could be anyone.
Sure.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Because I have
Jonah's
no
fucking-
memory of this.
Jonah's 17 now.
Is there any chance there's some sort of weird Oklahoma backflow?
Could have been an Oklahoma backflow. Could have been.
Wife!
But
By the way, great country band.
But as a detective,
Your wife!
when I'm starting to
Biggest poops.
piece
Come on.
together,
I mean, it happens. My wife poops big. I mean,
the
it's
part that makes me think that it was probably not anybody else in the house or an intruder or an Oklahoma backflow issue is the fact
Hey,
that
everybody, I'm Oklahoma
that
backflow.
you signed it. That you signed it. You wrote your fingers in there, Con.
no, it was as if, well, to use the words of Daniel, is as if I phased out of my clothes right next to the toilet because
Because your clothes were naked right next to
Wasn't
it.
wasn't that a Haggard song?
You are one of those naked shitters, aren't you?
well, apparently when there's business, I thought that I said, well, shit, I probably can't deny that this is me because the shorts are there, the shirt's on the back of the bowl. You know, I got completely nude to do this. But then I thought, unless I was so high on Delta 8 CBDs that I walked in, seen this turd, and had to pay homage to it. Because there is a part where it was worth praising.
Oh, sure. You took a picture.
Yeah. So you
And
just
then just
take your
left it
clothes off
there.
and bow to it,
Yeah.
and go sleep on the couch.
And just to clarify, you had a CBD, went to bed clothed, woke up, no clothes, and a big poop in the
No,
toilet.
he had different clothes
No,
on. is what
woke up
I'm assuming.
naked. Woke up naked, and shredded. Looked like Ryan Gosling.
I
I
know.
don't know if you.
I
don't
lost
know if
about
that's
13
true.
pounds that night. No, it didn't stay off, Casey, but it was off for the morning. I looked good in the morning, and then yeah,
Look
went
good in
to the
afternoon.
bathroom.
I said he's the second sexiest man and cat podcasting behind you last week.
You think I've eclipsed you? I don't think so.
I said it's possible.
I'm working on
I
it.
said it's possible.
I'm working on it. I'm not there yet, sweetheart. I'm not there yet,
In
and I'll
my
never catch
eyes.
you.
In my eyes, it's a dead heat.
I only want to look good in your eyes, and you know that.
These eyes.
And so, anyways, you gotta be careful when you take drugs. When you take CBD drugs, just be freaking careful, guys. You'll be night crapping like me.
Oh,
When
just
you take
night back.
fentanyl, be careful too.
Take them edibles 2 at a time. You'll love it.
Take them late.
Or
I've
you could
never
look on the
had-
positive side.
I've never had.
You used the toilet this time.
Oh,
True.
yeah. Didn't shit your pants.
But there's also a negative side.
Kudos.
I didn't wipe, and you went back to
There's
bed.
no toilet paper. in that
It could be the Oklahoma backflow then.
toilet.
No, is there a chance that you had ate some of my Casey slides and you ate a little bit of wax pills and you just shit out of wax-free
Oh.
one?
Buddy, it was a perfect. I mean, it didn't need to be wiped, so there was no reason to even dirty the rest of the bowl.
Except for the bed you were laying in.
And
Matched the
like a
12-inch
good
stand that
husband
came
and
out
a
your
good
asshole.
provider and
And
a good
neighbor.
and a good neighbor, I invited the whole community over to check it out.
No,
So-
you shouldn't wipe your ass with the couch.
No,
I'm in full disagreement.
I will.
I always tuck a pillow in
I'll
there.
briefly tell you the story of Daniel
floss with it.
and his drug taking, and maybe you guys have done the same thing. He said that he the first time he did, I think it was like
Is
mescaline
this Daniel Dirtweed?
Daniel
mixed,
Dirt, yeah.
mixed with some sort of flaca, mixed with bath salts,
Ayahuasca, probably.
maybe a little dose of ayahuasca in there. He was sitting on his
Ayahuasca.
yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
And he
that's
and
it.
on the front porch. The last thing he remembered when he was sitting on the front, he's just sitting on the front porch, just hanging out, smoking or shooting. I don't know how you do
Are
those.
you trying to say this guy's done more drugs than me?
Yeah, maybe.
And he said the
It's
next
not a
thing
competition.
the next thing he remembered, he was naked in his
There
front
ain't no
front yard.
competition.
Naked.
Naked.
White
and then
man
he
naked.
looked back, and on his chair he saw his boxers and shorts laying on
Bitch,
this-
if he remembers
the
it, he
seat.
wasn't tripping.
the seat.
Yeah.
Shirt laid back on the back, hat on top, shoes down with the socks still in his shoes. And he's like, dude, I just phased through my clothing.
And that dude still
I'm
cares
gonna
about
tell you this.
quality tap water.
This
Yeah.
this bro was more fucking tripping.
Loves of tap water.
This dude was more trashed and tripping
Yeah.
than that guy was.
Yeah.
In
And he
Vegas?
took CBD. No, when you fucking shit and didn't remember it,
Oh,
that's
true.
fucking
Yeah, that's
blacked
crazy.
out,
Yeah.
fucked up. If you remember it, shh.
Especially if it was that big, you know what I mean? I mean,
You
you'd
know-
think you'd feel it.
Yeah, my rule of thumb is if you're so blacked out that you don't feel something going in you or coming out of you,
Right.
then it's an issue.
It wasn't like it was.
Or is it?
It was like if
Yeah.
You said that's the way you like me.
Tom Hanks had covered his whole body in blackface and then
What the
cut
fuck?
his dick off and put it into the toilet.
Mm.
Hold on, are you talking about Pete Davidson dick size or?
Isn't Tom Hanks got a legendary big dick?
I don't know if I've ever heard that before.
America's
ever.
hero, everybody.
I don't think that. I think you're
Well,
the first
okay.
person to ever allegedly say that.
Yeah.
Vin Diesel and fucking Pete Davidson.
No, but
two-
in
two
Castaway,
biggest dicks
you see his
ever.
you see his cock all the time in Castaway. It's huge,
Not
just
one time
poking out
in
of the
Castaway.
loincloth.
No.
Yeah, I watched Castaway about 100 times, and you see
And that's
his,
why you've watched
Yeah.
100.
No.
see his,
If you see it,
his little
then
elephant.
it's small.
No, it's hanging underneath the loin. Snot's coming out of it, dude. A lot of
No.
times.
If you see it poking, it's small. If you don't see it, it's huge.
Right.
No, but I'm not seeing it poking. It's
You see it falling?
falling, dude.
I watched it. I've never seen it fall in one.
It's
Watch it.
almost
fucking
you don't
time.
you think it's a shadow of his leg. That's how fucking big it is.
No, I
dude.
think you're just imagining it.
Watch it again, and then watch Forrest Gump when he had the leg braces on. You can really tell
It's
when he was
all-
a kid. Yeah,
fuck his
That's a
back up.
different
He's got the
guy,
short
bro.
shorts on,
That's a
you know.
different
It's
thing.
all fucked up, dude.
yeah.
Last week
Anyway.
on Wiener Falls.
But it wasn't white. It was black, so you'd have to paint him
Are you
in
saying Dirk
blackface.
Diggler style?
Well, what I mean is like I could say Michael Clark Duncan, like
Yeah.
his.
I don't
But no
have
one
you-
knows who that is.
That's
No.
allegedly. Have you ever seen his?
No, I'm just saying going off stereotypes that African Americans
I don't know. What
not
that
only are
means.
great dancers
Lovers.
but and lovers,
Yeah.
but huge
And fathers.
wiener.
Well, they
That's not. Strike that from the record. I'll write that down.
Family
7:59.
is a lie. All right.
Yeah.
7:59 is.
Wow, Chicago just
Oh,
laughed, dude.
yeah.
Fuck you guys, man.
Atlanta
Wow.
just flipped, dude.
Wow. After Pride Month.
Yeah, but
that-
you know they like. I think that's why I have such a large African American
Juneteenth-
fan base, Casey, is because I keep it real.
Right.
You made me spill my goddamn TV tray.
Yep. Keep it real.
to all the
man.
black
real.
dads out there.
Well, there's a lot of those.
Rest in
You
peace.
know, it's only one. You know,
lot
Dr.
of-
Cosby. You know,
The America's dad.
the
so
original dad.
I could have said that. It's Bill Cosby. But the reason I did not use an African American, I
Where
used
were
Tom
you-
Hanks, is because my turd didn't have soul, buddy.
Yeah, but
It was soulless.
Well, there's no corn in
it,
it.
it wasn't slick. It was heavy.
There's no corn, no fucking fried okra,
He ain't heavy.
no chitlins, whatever that is.
I had fried okra last week. It was
Hey, in the
great.
bonus show, I want to play the intro that TJ created for our new show.
Oh no, is it really racist?
No, there's not a racist. There's not one racist thing in it.
Well, he's from Conway, and I don't know about that.
Conway Twitty.
Yeah,
You're gonna be racist against somebody from Conway.
yeah. Those guys are basically freaking Klan members, dude.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to
That is
Conway?
not true.
Oh, okay, drive through at night and see how many burning crosses you see.
Don't hit your
That is
headlights.
not true at
Use-
all.
That new telescope that took all those pictures of deep space.
He
Yep.
lived in the country.
Turn
The
it
country-
around.
The country
Put it on
people of
Conway.
love everybody.
The fucking Grand Wizard, down there.
I don't think that's true at
TJ
all.
Wizard,
He doesn't-
Thomas James.
Well, he doesn't live in Conway now. He's just from there.
Anyways, I'd love to hear his intro. If it's not
Yeah, too racist.
politically,
I hear a lot of drums.
next week you're gonna have to buy
It
some.
may get bigger, it may get a little bigger, it may not get bigger at all. We'll see what happens. But regardless of what happens, we're totally prepared.
It has been the honor of my life to serve you. I won't stop.
Oh, hold on.
In fact, I will be right there with you as a citizen for all my
Who's that?
remaining days.
I think it's
But
Reagan.
for now, whether you are young or whether you're young at heart,
Was an ex-commando. He killed 16 Chechen rebels single-handed. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, nice, huh? He was with the Interior Ministry. Guy, some kind of Russian Green Beret. This guy
Sopranos.
cannot come back to tell this story. You understand? I hear you. Serious, Paulie. Huh? Call me back. You're not going to believe this.
Oh,
Killed
he's
16
gone.
Czechoslovakians. Guy was an Assyrian secretary. The house looked like shit. Are you ready?
What do we do?
Nothing. J-Lo came in and said, "Yep, the infamous look back at clothes, and then go to black." And my dad, he's my brother, Arkansas? Question mark.
What?
I'm not okay. I don't
Come
know.
on back, J-Lo.
I
Come
said
on
he
back.
isn't heavy.
That was
and he
TJ's
said,
ever.
I followed all of
attempt
that.
at building an intro to a show. It's supposed to
I
be
love
a,
it. It's great.
Republican versus Democrat type show, and
Oh yeah. Well, I liked all the cuts, especially the Reagan, and that's so Reagan, dude. We can play that with the audio cord next time.
So everybody can hear it.
Did you tell him it's not long enough? That if I do an intro, I like it to be at least 20, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
that's what I said. He got a. He said, "What do you think? 30 seconds?" And I said, for a Conradio show, at least a minute,
Yeah.
hopefully a minute and a
Give
half.
them time to intro start, get up, make a sandwich, come back, forget the Coke, go back to the fridge, get a Coke, sit down. Okay, now the show's getting
Well,
ready.
that's what the Monday Papers
Forgot
one's
the
my
mirror for the
favorite one
Coke. Had
because
to
it
go
lets
back and get the
me
mirror.
marinate, process, make sure everything's going. I
Yeah.
mean,
Credit card. Hold on.
Well, I think that it's important that if you have an intro, it should last the entire length of a show.
or
Just
have
in
the
case
chance
while
to.
it's going, you're like, I don't feel like doing this shit.
Sure.
And then you can get up and
Yeah.
still give the audience a nice show.
Mhm.
And if you're ready to go, you're ready to rock it, hit pause, man, and start talking.
I don't
All
know.
right, that's enough of that.
Careful. This Mike's Hard Lemonade might make me phase through my clothes, dude.
Yeah, dude, it's getting heavy in here. Speaking of heavy, let's talk about our worst fears. You go. Something you've never told anybody. Something that you wanted to confess to a priest, but you just couldn't get the guts.
Yeah.
You
Or
go
you-
in hell
See,
for
big
this,
gap in there. We need to fill that.
but then
Say,
make
man,
it funny.
Or you had something in your mouth and you couldn't talk. Whichever. That was for Casey. He didn't even hear it. It was awesome.
Oh, he's got.
I heard it.
No, you didn't.
Oh, he's doing Delta 8. He's going to go take a shit.
Yeah. Take a picture of it, dude.
Big-
I haven't shit in a month.
You have.
Oh,
you
well, then
just don't
maybe it was
remember.
you.
That may be unhealthy.
No, I
May
shit.
want to look into
I
that.
shit.
Is that,
I-
maybe
I'm
everybody
joking.
should guess everybody else's fears. So you go.
Oh,
you
I
go
was just
first.
kidding.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I guess yours.
Okay.
You have a fear of.
Being surrounded, but also being alone.
No.
You have a fear of like a child with heavy lipstick on.
Yep.
That's riding a motorized, one of those motorized scooters.
Okay.
Like a bird scooter. I'm gonna put age
It's the,
7 with a
Okay.
balloon
it's the sheetrock.
and
Nice.
Weird black hair.
on the t-shirt, yeah, black hair.
Okay.
It's like I am your future.
Yeah.
Love it.
You know what I mean?
That would freak me out.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's like my biggest fear.
it's a
but
fear of yours,
It is for sure.
I think.
I mark that down. That,
Mhm.
that would spook me a little bit. That'd shake me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially if I seen the same child, doesn't matter, male, female, walking around like a store or something, and then all of a sudden I saw him again in a completely different place. Right.
Always wearing the same, doing the same.
thing, like white shirt.
Like a
or-
reoccurring dream, but
yeah,
in real
that
life.
shows up.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
that'd
Like
be weird.
like the girls off The Shining.
like the guy that works at Chandler Walmart that's a WWE guy.
Dude, if he showed up anywhere, okay, if I looked out my window as I was getting ready to settle down and watch a movie, and I looked out and he's standing in the middle of the road,
I've seen him out of that Walmart.
huh?
I've seen him in a different store. Yeah,
Nope, I'm out.
he exists. It's not just an illusion. It's not a
That would
Walmart
be-
illusion.
That'd be
It's not
spooky because he's standing on a public fairway. He's in the middle of the road. I can't shoot him. And he, by the way, I don't have a weapon in my house that would penetrate his
him.
skin.
He's a rhino. He's a human rhino.
Yeah,
Skin man. He weighs conservatively 570
he's as big as his
pounds.
table, dude.
And it's not. He's
And his,
not a fat
and his
guy.
shoes are bigger. I mean, like that would be his mid sword.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He looks like John Goodman when John Goodman was fat ate John Cena,
Yeah.
and all of John Cena's protein powders
Pushed out to the
pushed
outside.
out to this. So he's muscular, but
So he's
not.
Scandinavian.
He's
No,
a Viking. He could be
he's-
Viking. Yeah.
He's as white as
Oh,
snow.
that's a
dude.
good. He's what is that fucking Viking show that people like so bad?
The Vikings.
Yeah, I think it's called Vikings.
It's called Vikings.
No, it's
dude.
not it.
Okay.
It's not
It's called-
that.
Yeah.
no, it's
Oh,
Castaway.
Peaky
Um,
Blinders.
Yeah, he looked like the pilot on Castaway that died, and then that Tom Hanks found floating like 3 months later.
Yeah.
And for some dumb reason, like flipped over that body.
And didn't eat him. That was also stupid.
Remember, was like, "Oh my God, you're gonna," dude, don't go out, don't swim out there and flip that over.
Yeah, come on.
That's a bloated body.
I'm a fuck it.
This isn't
Yeah.
Stand By Me, man. This is Castaway.
He looks like somebody that orders, goes to Subway and orders crab. I'll
Yeah.
have the crab
I'll have the
sandwich.
crab
Oh, wow,
sandwich.
crab salad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, crab salad.
That's
Sir.
better at Phillips 66.
Mm.
There's nobody else that I'm in the world that I've seen that I'm more afraid of than that dude, and no more other person that I've ever seen out in the wild that I'd rather have on this show. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's half extremely fearful. I could see myself talking with him and then
Yeah.
like giggling at everything he says, but it's not funny. And he just stares. You know what I mean?
If I could somehow tranquilize him, and I don't know,
I don't know where you're gonna get that much,
I'd
dude.
have to hit him with a
Casey?
fucking a
Casey, we're gonna need some help.
elephant gun filled with tranquilizer
You give him a
bullets.
big old glass of milk and carb load him. Just give him a
Yeah.
big old bowl of buttered pasta. He'd fall asleep.
That's true.
That's
That might be
carb
the
load him.
only.
He'll tranquilize him down.
Yeah,
Eat these butter noodles.
I
That
would-
might. That might.
I got put Velcro on his back,
Oh,
and I put Velcro on the front of Casey,
yeah.
and I would
Stick 'em
stick him
together.
to him.
The dude wouldn't even know.
He wouldn't fucking know, and carry Casey around.
Casey would love it because he'd
Casey's
have
new
new
legs,
yeah.
dude.
That'd be awesome.
And then I'd challenge him to a fight, and I'd only kill Casey.
Yeah. I think Eric is afraid of anywhere there's more than 5 balloons.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
5 is fine. He kind of gets weird because he starts looking around if there's 5. If there's any more than 5 balloons of any color, doesn't matter.
But written on each balloon is another responsibility he has to have.
Yeah.
As they float by.
That's just
I think
It's mostly accurate. When they're outdoors, anything more than 5 freaks me out.
Right.
I know all the issues that can arise.
Yeah.
Indoors freaks me out unless there's a human-sized window in the room that those balloons are at.
I see.
Then I'm okay.
Gotcha.
I think all of us
Dude.
as a society is afraid of going blind.
Mm.
Well, I was blind just recently,
That's true. Half blind.
and it wasn't too bad in
Is
there.
this another poop story?
No, I was blind. I got blinded.
Not by the light.
That was your blind eye. Did you ever figure out what was going on with that?
No, I don't have health insurance, but I do.
Thanks, Obama.
Yeah, but I do have just a great support system around me, and a lot of those people offered their opinions on what it is.
I
And
said
so
pee in it.
we've deduced the fact that it was probably scratched. Something.
Seems somewhat anticlimactic.
Yeah, I know. It wasn't a big deal. I didn't get hit by like some sort of fucking phenomenon, and I had these wild powers for 3 or 4 days
It was
after.
a tree. I almost called my you guys all listening remember cast member Chip. I almost called Chip to have him come help me get under my floor to fix the gas and the water that I had a problem under there. I have never seen that many black widows in my life. I mean,
Oh, that's why you want
Oh,
to chip.
man.
Yeah, you can go to
After
Georgia.
After the black dads are good dads.
Yeah.
Bad joke. But
Hurricane Katrina brought up him.
a lot. But there was so many. I mean, the whole bottom of the dirt under my house was moving at once. It was stupid, dude. And I don't know why I went down there. I didn't want
Well,
to.
you went
don't
down
have
there
to be married to be
because
widowed.
Your sink has not been hooked up for who knows how long.
Yeah, that
Oh,
sink.
no.
That sink had been just dumping sink water under my house, dude. And
Oh, fuck.
so I had to get under there to fix that. Well, but before that, my gas went off for some reason, and
Oh,
so what happened is I woke up. This has been a couple days ago.
pork and shit all
Just-
over.
I mean, just stuff running out of my side of my mouth, and so I got up and I was like, I better take a shower. You know, my monthly shower, and I got in there and it was a bit cold, and I went to the other sink and I flipped on the sink for about a half an hour, you know, in the kitchen, the one that doesn't work, and I flipped it on the hot to try to get the hot up there.
Yeah.
You know.
Because then you
And,
could bring a bucket into the.
Yeah, I'll bring the bucket to the shower, and guess what? Bing bong, no hot water. I
Yeah.
was like, well, that's weird. And so I asked the wife, and I said, maybe we're out of gas. And then we had that whole conversation
Yeah.
because, we had propane tanks out there. And then it's like, well, no, because we go out to the tanks and looked at it with 50%. We've got gas. So she started looking around. There's the main valve on the side of the house, right? And so, like, she said, come here and look at this. And I looked. One of my dogs kind of dug a little hole there, but not only did it must have busted the pipe for gas leak, but in the process of busting that pipe, turned the valve off. So not only did it bust the pipe, but it also saved us from blowing up because it turned the valve off somehow. And so when I turned it back on, I went inside. I was like, oh no. And I turned it back off because now there's a leak and I got to get into the house to fix that. So I got under the house, but when I peered my head down there, I'm like, I saw it. And so, like, the pipe was just non-existent. I mean, I don't know what happened. I don't know if she poured like liquid lava down there and melted the pipe, or I don't know what happened.
Spiders got your pipe,
I mean, like half of my underneath of my house was just like an inch of water. And
That's
thank
not
you.
water.
And and it was just
and then all the other fixins.
and gribblies.
Yeah,
I
gribblies.
mean,
Sink gribblies.
Sink gribblies are down there, dude,
Mhm.
because it was just pouring out. None of it was making it to the main. It was like
Did you make a gribbly angel?
it was. It was so bad, dude.
Daniel was under there, dude.
So I hooked up. All the vents had been closed because we had that real cold winter. So I opened all them up,
Daniel.
back, and put the box fan on each end to get all that stuff. But on top of that, like, all the spiders from my whole property are under my house.
It's hot out, man. Yeah, they're
You know
under
what I
there.
mean? Nice and cool, wet, damp, Goonies.
Pool.
Yeah, Goonies conditions down there. So up above on my floorboards, it's nothing but black widows. I mean, the whole thing is moving, and looks like something off of Lord of the Rings. I'm gonna throw my ring in there, like Gollum's gonna roll out in that mud, dude. And I look back and I saw that problem. I'm like, cool, but I've got this gas problem to get the hot water on. I got everything fixed. I just wanted to call Chip because no one I've ever met has been that afraid. Everybody goes, ooh, spiders. My wife hates spiders, but nothing like Chip will. If he crawled down under there and was down there and just looked around with the headlamp, the dude he'd be dead. I just
Chip
had to roll
loves
him
to
in the
shit
water.
over a moth.
I just roll him over in the water and just call it good.
I think it's a Mormon. I don't know what it is with Chip.
I don't know. Everything's fixed, guys, but
doesn't have enough plasma in him, dude. That's the problem. He's afraid.
There will be some sort of spider bomb or something dropped down there when everything's kind of dry, and I can just.
You just took an extra step, man. You could have just let that gas go for, I don't know, maybe 27 to 29 minutes.
Yeah, everything would be dead.
Fill that bottom under there with gas, light a match. But spider's done.
And it would have lifted my house a little bit, which would have been nice because my crawl space, I don't know how I got down there. I told my wife, I said, I'm going to get stuck, dude. I told Conrad, because I had to put so many clothes on. I had to put 2 or 3 hoodies on just to make sure I didn't get bit down there. And I'm not sure if I did or not. My arm starts hurt.
Dude, you got bit pretty good, but I told you just get some spider bombs, man, and
I know. I gotta put them down there.
Do them before you go.
But
into
here's
it.
here's the bad thing. If I do that and I put them down there, you know where they're gonna go.
It kills. It's supposed to kill them. But
it's supposed to.
Yeah.
They're gonna crawl right up into my house. Now I'm gonna have that whole population.
Then you have double spider bombs up top.
Yeah.
It's a trap.
That's a lot of money, dude. Can you make your own? I'll Google.
You could Google that, but I think it'd be fine. I think you should probably look into it.
You just run a garden hose from the exhaust on the old diesel.
That's true.
Rev her up for a couple hours.
That's true. Close the house up, duct tape the windows and doors. I don't know, dudes. Everything's fixed. Everything's fixed.
It's okay, honey. Just stay in there with the dogs.
Yeah.
And that's why Chip rents.
Go outside.
What I mean? Because
he just calls somebody. Like, there's spiders in here.
They'll come in. That's a daddy long. I pay you good money every month.
Yeah. I ain't living with
No,
spiders.
he didn't.
That's true. Sir, you haven't paid us in multiple months.
That's true.
That's bullshit, sir.
And what is that gigantic dog? You can have a horse in here.
That's
about that.
His name's Rufus.
Oh man. So yeah, you're I don't know. I would
It's over. I'm done. Yeah, I'm done. I'm not going back down there. Everything's fixed. I'll just shut the lid and be like, "You guys live down there. We'll live up here. We're good." It's Second City, man. That bottom city's full of spiders, man. So they can stay down. They can live down there, man.
So you just swam through the Grumblies to get the pipe fixed?
Yep. Everything's fixed, dude.
Did
That's
you just burn the clothes when you're done?
Yeah. They're outside.
Oh,
My wife says, outside. And that's the good thing about living in country. You know, no one has to see that stuff. So, yeah, I took my stuff off out there and
Yeah.
went in and took a shower and it's like, well, if I got bit, I got bit.
You left your clothes outside?
Yeah.
When you walked back out, was there a turd next to him?
No, I didn't phase through them, dude. I took them off, man.
well, did Amber come by to visit?
So, yeah. So it wasn't me.
That poo-poo was you. You just forgot, dude.
At least you grew 6
Oh,
more
I know.
legs.
I know it was me. I just gotta get one of the medallions.
Oh, hit the Salvation Army on that.
They got medallions there? If they do, I'm going to start going.
I doubt they have one with a cornucopia on it, though. That might have to be a custom piece.
Well, they might have one there with your state motto on it.
I bet that guy was in a gang.
Oh,
I bet it was a
biker gang for sure.
Well, not like a. Don't think gang like Bloods, Crips. What is that Mexican MS-13 or MK-13?
Yeah, well, I guess that's just California. It's not down there.
They're called the Mongols.
Mongols. Yeah, this cornucopia gang's a new breed that's
Mhm.
out here in Oklahoma.
Yeah, they believe in star signs.
Porno
dude.
plenty,
Yeah,
dude.
for sure. There was a blood moon.
That's
just
true.
2 days ago. Buck moon.
This
Sorry.
guy, that's what he was kind of like a Lost Boys. That's what he reminds me of.
Vampire man.
If Corey Feldman would have screeched
Popped
around the
in,
corner
it
and
made
some,
sense.
yeah, then it
Yeah.
makes sense that I see this guy. And it's so hot, but he seemed comfortable. He's a Lost Boys, probably.
I followed a dude on a bike
Mm-hmm.
here. I got up on Kellogg. No, sorry. Yeah, got up in Kellogg and hit 235 to go out there to drop off the old Ski-Doo.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it was a dude much like that. No head wrap, but he had the big aviators,
No
jean
helmet. though.
jacket, no helmet.
Oh, good.
Get out of here.
Yeah.
And on an older, but I think it was a Harley. I didn't get a good look at the bike, but it was
Wichita's
Harley
got a lot of
shaped.
Harley
Yeah, for
stuff
sure.
going
It was
on.
an older one.
Yeah.
And he did one of those waves to another biker, but I think he was on a Honda Goldwing, and that guy said, "You don't have enough money for me to wave," you know.
Skin Man, did you get your bike going?
Yeah, Tuesday I did. The parts finally came in.
Nice.
I ordered them back in May.
Yeah, I remember. It's been a while, so I was
Cool.
curious. So did you get to go ride it after you got it put back together? Or
Oh yeah, Tuesday evening at about 11:45 or
Mhm.
10:45.
Mhm.
I took it on a test ride.
We could take put a big sticker of a cornucopia on the sidecar.
It's
need-
already
It's
got
got the
a
clock, but
yeah.
we could put maybe below it
A couple cornucopias
surrounded it,
crawling to the clock.
and then go try to find that guy.
yeah, you get hooked up good, man.
I don't think there's any other flat spots on it.
Well, I don't know. I woke up this morning and I was in a rare mood, and I wanted to watch a little bit of TV. And we subscribe to a lot of streaming services. We're lucky. A lot of people can't do that, but Netflix is one of them. And there's a show on there called Floor's Lava, new season.
I didn't like it.
Well, I don't know. You must watch a different show because the premise of the show is that contestants compete where a pretend floor is made of lava, and they allow everybody, women, men, blacks, gays, everybody's allowed
Anybody, yeah.
on this show, and everybody's excited about it too. Oftentimes there'll be siblings that'll be on there competing.
Casey was on season 2, I think.
Yeah, Casey's done Floor's Lava. And welcome to the Grundon family. Casey freaking yelling at Amy.
Yeah.
Jump over there!
My legs don't work.
Amy, pull the fucking... See the sign? The sign says rock on. That means stand on the rock. Fuck! Isaac, you're already in the fucking lava. Just be pushed, Isaac.
I don't care.
But I was so mad because one of the team's names, it was 3 people that met at CrossFit.
Oh, cool.
3 men that met at CrossFit.
The Peckerwoods.
Well, that's better. That's better than meeting at like pickleball. I mean,
Does anyone want to guess what the name is?
I guarantee you they play pickleball together.
Okay.
Does
That's their
anyone
off
want to
day.
guess what the team name is?
Did you know what it is?
No, I'm guessing it's the Peckerwoods.
Okay, good guess. The team name is why this whole thing made the list.
Casey, what's your guess?
I know.
They're all, well, two of them are dads, but the other one's just like the crazy uncle.
Yeah.
That's not related.
No, that's the Drunkle.
So,
Dad bods?
oh, you're right there. You're so close. But it's even more clever than that.
Dad fit.
You're right there, guys. Dad's in it. I'll say that. Dad is in there. Bad attitude.
Oh,
I was just gonna say,
And you
Dad to
watched
the
this?
Dad to the bone. That was a good
that's
one.
Dad
pretty
to
good.
the bone.
Oh man, bad attitude.
By the
What's-
way, we need new T-shirts. Dad to the bone.
So frustrating about the show is
We're all dads.
these three bad attitudes
Yeah.
were clearly they're white guys that went to CrossFit.
And don't forget pickleball.
that
And
would be an
won't-
interesting thing. Has a black guy ever done CrossFit?
No.
No.
Or pickleball.
No. That's a white thing.
Yeah, that is.
For sure.
But
That's the only
I bet
sport we
Herschel,
have.
I'll bet Herschel Walker and fucking Carl Malone have.
Oh, that's true. I'd watch them do it all day. The thing is, though, there was a young black gentleman that was competing on the opposing team,
Right.
and he
What did he
had
say?
a Chinaman on his team,
What?
and he had a kind of like a Casey.
Kind of a Casey?
Kind of a
They
Casey
won.
on his
Tell
team.
me they won.
Well, here's the problem. Guess who made it through the court? Guess who's not getting lavaed?
Bad at it.
Guys.
Bad.
No,
Dad.
you know,
They lost.
black guy's not gonna get no.
Bad to the bone.
Dude,
Bad
this
move.
guy, I swear to God, he could have jumped over all of it.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the shit he was doing, he's like,
and done.
"Hey, Craig, try to jump over here." And
Right.
you know, Craig jumps and slips on the hood
That's
of some
15 feet. I can't jump that far.
shitty Volkswagen, and this guy's like, "Oh, I think I can make it over there," and he just does like one little half hop.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can clearly.
There.
You just jumped across the whole set, dude.
Easy.
A lot of the shit he was doing was like going back to try to help them,
Help
you know.
others, yeah, carry them.
Yeah. But the Chinaman fell down and the
Oh,
white guy
man.
fell down. And so black guy gets the end and he's like, "Ah, my team sucks. Still have a chance, but then bad attitudes come in there
Uh-oh.
and two of them make it. So that means their other team's axed. They
Yeah.
don't get to compete anymore. And I don't even know what they're competing for.
A
I'm
new
sure
car.
it was a lovely program.
Bragging rights. It is such garbage. But when you watch that stuff, it just is depressing.
Yeah.
Because they are so excited.
I watched the first episode of season 1, and it's like, yeah, okay.
I wish it was lava though.
I try. Yeah, that would be the game changer.
You know what I mean? If they
that's
killed
true.
these people.
That's true. Well, I mean, there's some game shows like that. I guess it's a game show. I mean, I guess you could put it in that category.
Yeah, it would
I
be
mean, I don't
there.
know what they win, but I mean, I don't think anything is going to, beat like Super Shopper.
No,
or
you're just
something
going to win
like
that sweet nap.
No, season 19, episode 43 of Guy Fieri's Grocery Games
Love that.
that's
Love
a fucking
that.
game
I think
show.
It's a game show.
Yeah.
Dog.
Can you make a pie out of lettuce and yams?
Sure can.
Yes.
Easy. You know.
A lemon pie.
Yeah, I don't know who produces this stuff or comes up with the ideas or whatever,
yeah, it is.
but I
Yeah.
think it's run its course. I think the internet did a good job. All these streaming places has really killed TV, which God bless them. That was a really good job because TV sucked. I know TV's still out there. Like people, I don't know who pays for cable anymore. I don't know. But now the streaming services, I think they need to take. I don't know what's next.
Yeah.
Like VR or something. Like when everybody gets in their VR glasses, like
But I think we need to lean into it more. I think we, as the audience,
need to participate more. You mean?
I guarantee
watch it
nobody's
more.
reaching out other than the family of the bad attitudes
Uh-huh.
and saying, guys, I just watched your episode of Floor's Lava.
Yeah.
Fucking great job.
Yeah.
I would like to talk to you guys about how it feels to be in such a intense competition.
Right.
And I want to get some bad. You guys have any merch?
Yeah.
Because that's my team, Bad Attitudes.
Yeah. I'm on Team Bad Attitude.
I want to go to news and have them say, what's your favorite sports team? And I say Bad Attitudes.
Right.
From Floor's Lava.
Mm-hmm.
That's my favorite sports team.
I don't think that would matter if you lean into it.
Oh, let's see. I like the Padres, the Rockies, and Bad Attitude.
By the way, rerun.
2 of them are pickleball teams.
7:45. So I got to get going.
Gotta get out of here. I think that's what we have to do, because if we just watch it and eat popcorn with baked beans in it,
No, Boston.
Boston, sorry. Yeah, sorry if you didn't catch that early part of the
No,
show. That
bushes. We're gonna put a new twist on an old classic.
you're just a damn
Let's roll that
fool.
big, beautiful, big bean footage.
You're sitting there high on Delta 8 CBDs,
That's Casey.
right? Eating fucking popcorn and Boston baked beans,
Right.
That part would not be me.
and or eating a little Deborah zebra cake,
Yeah,
or
there we go.
yeah, he's got
Yeah.
50 zebra cake wrappers around you, and,
Oh, have you tried the snickerdoodles?
You know.
Oh my damn!
and a loved one will just come in there and be like, "Dad, are you gonna come to bed?" Or,
watching the floor's fire, lava. I'm watching my favorite team, the Bad Attitude.
Shut up!
Shut up.
Bring me another zebra cake. And
I'm
that's where we're
working.
at.
Do you see the T-shirt I'm wearing? It must be that time again.
Like,
Shut up.
doesn't a family member pull somebody aside? It's like, where's Chris going?
Right.
Oh, Chris is going to L.A. He's shooting a Netflix show
Episode.
called "A Floor's Lava."
Yeah.
And like a Vietnam, somebody that's a former Marine should be like,
Sure.
"Hey,
Hey,
no,
sign up for the goddamn Marines, you
fuck
fucking
off.
son of a bitch, pickleball
You're
playing
no longer my
hippie.
son. You're no longer my husband. I don't love you anymore. We need consequences if we're going to stop it, or we lean into it."
Eric, what's your favorite show?
Floor's Lava.
That was a stupid question. Sorry.
Sorry, we've been talking shit on it. You probably like what was that show you like? Charmed? Was it Charmed with got the witch girls?
I don't.
Sabrina.
There's too many great shows to name, and I can never watch my shows because I don't afford cable either.
Right.
So I just do my usual things, but I have to watch kid shows.
Mm-hmm.
So out of kid shows, I'd have to say Sam and Cat. Cool.
You need to check out Crow Cow Monsters.
No. Zachary.
Have you ever watched Shark Boy and Lava Girl?
I have. Not a fan.
It's highly erotic.
He's laughing because last time he came out there,
Yeah. Well, he
said something and I replied. I
don't let him pick TV.
And then he said, "Hey, I'll come out." He said, "What are you doing?" I said, "I'm cutting down trees in the hayfield because I'm getting ready to get it cut." And he's like, "Oh, great. Well, I'll come out there and help.
Mhm.
I'll come out there."
Yeah.
Great. It's like 4th of July weekend. Whatever.
I'll wash all your dishes.
Yeah.
I'm sure your pipes are hooked up correctly.
That's gonna be great. Let's put the spaghetti down here.
I did use a lot of water in the kitchen.
I'm sure
A
you
lot of water.
He finally turned on a Netflix show called Cacao Monsters, and it was an 8-part series that we sat and watched. And
All day Monday.
just don't. That was the one that I said. You say the floor is lava is
Yeah.
horrible. If you watch that piece of shit,
Is Bad Attitudes in it too? Probably.
maybe like one of the characters.
Mhm.
That's before I knew about
It,
him.
it was based on Slavic.
Oh.
Line
It
dancing.
wasn't based on shit. It was just based on somebody had like.
It was based on Slavic folklore. So this is like East European.
It was just bad.
So it's like watching a dinosaur documentary.
Like Loch
where
Ness
they just kind
monster
of make it up
thing?
as they go along.
No, it
Worse
was
than that.
worse.
It was worse than that. I watched.
What the fuck is a Slavic?
It's
like a
from
Yugoslavia?
Slavs, yeah, it's from
Yeah.
the Slavs.
Is Slavic Yugoslavian or Slovenian?
So,
Slovenians.
Yeah, Slovenians.
Okay, thank you.
Slavonians.
Name 4 things I should know about Slavic.
They have a
Transylvania.
bat that has the face of a pig and the wings of an eagle.
A lot of train riding, isn't there? A lot of people doing train
A
stuff.
lot of public transit, yeah,
Yeah, train stuff. And then a lot of limestone.
and a lot of meatballs.
So that's more Irish. Limestone's Irish.
Yeah.
Meat,
Sla- Slavic is more
cedar.
wood and brick.
A lot of shit happened in the forest.
A lot of tubas, a lot of squeeze
A
boxes.
lot of thick toothpicks.
Yeah, oh, their toothpicks are huge.
Yeah,
dude.
I think episode 3,
Like-
I was sprinkling salt in front of the TV just to where it wouldn't come out of the
And-
TV.
I like you say that,
it
but
was-
you guys made it.
Well, they'll watch a whole thing. I mean,
Oh,
if
we
it's bad
watched
enough,
all of
yeah.
it. It was
They tricked us, dude. Like
Yeah.
the first episode, you can't make sense of it. It's like, oh, this is gonna be good because they're just gonna start revealing who these people are.
They didn't reveal a damn thing.
No.
Oh, it's kind of like Mel Gibson's The Village.
Yeah. Steve's right. A lot of butt stuff in Slavics. A lot of butt stuff.
Yeah.
A lot of
Oh,
butt stuff.
Paintball though.
great
Oh,
paintball.
that's
Paintball
true.
is usually
And-
top 5 in the world.
Aren't the Slavic ones of the, like if they were to bend over naked, they got a real dark rim,
Yeah,
different colors. I mean,
for sure.
yeah, that's a Slavic. Like it's chafed almost,
Right.
but just around the anus.
Yeah. This is Steve and Chris at least, maybe even Heather. Even though I've asked Heather before, and I don't think she even cared to give me a guess. I'm not going to say it, but we've made cuts on some of the. I've got access now to all of the Connie G shows. Anybody want to guess what the very first word Conrad said on the microphone over 10 years ago? I'm not going to say it. But you
Please
can
don't.
guess.
Hey yow or
It
hey
was.
now.
Probably.
It was
Maybe.
Probably.
Hey,
Maybe.
Probably. How are you, buddy?
You gonna guess?
Hey, buddy.
No.
Well, that's my guess.
You all are. I don't want to say good stuff. That Steve close, but stuff.
Yeah.
that was. All of you are somewhat
Mm-hmm.
close.
Mm.
But I'm not going to say.
Good.
We're going to throw it out there.
I wish you would put it down with the
I've al-
spiders.
I've already got it cut, and so it's going to go
I
out
think
there.
it's something Hank King said.
It hasn't been posted. None of the Connie G shows have been posted. I've been going through them, and there's a lot of good stuff in them.
I
But-
remember what it is now.
But the very first episode was great.
Hey, Bird.
And so I just cut a little bit of the first episode because I know everybody.
Was it fish?
I know everybody wants to know. That was before Fish.
Oh, it was long before Fish.
Yeah.
Meatloaf.
I'm not gonna say. Just be watching Facebook. I'm gonna cut it, and I'm gonna have to figure. I gotta post it because I know if I give it to Conrad, like post this, I sure will. No problem. And
Yep.
I'll go, trash.
Yeah. I will do that.
Look into my eyes.
Yes. It's a lot
That's
of
even before that. There's been so much stuff between here and now, and even then, I'm so surprised. I'll go back and listen to those shows, and it's like it's nothing we've ever brought up. I mean, some stuff like politicians or something, they'll come back around.
Oh, right.
There's a
yeah.
bird on a wire.
But that was the first video. That wasn't video. That was the first video.
Yeah.
That was not the first words uttered on microphone 10 years ago. No.
Oh, you know what my favorite person is now? It's not really a politician, but it's my favorite person that is in politics.
Okay.
I watched Piper somebody on CNN the other day, and they're talking about the January 6th trials. I guess they're going to drag that on until January 6th of next year. But anyways, I flicked over to the
It's only been 2 years, dude.
I call it the White Power TV, the Fox News. You can flick over to White Power.
Yeah.
And dude, they have this guy that's on there all the time now named DeLeo, and he's a black guy. But now they don't even put what he does. They just say Leo, former Democrat. That's all it
That's
says
it?
under him.
The big dude.
He's not a big dude. He's got a I can't even describe him. You would see
He's
me
wearing like
like
a t-shirt and like a ball cap. And
No, he dresses in a very nice suit. He looks a lot like that Gifted Hands guy, the Ben Carson guy.
Yeah.
Close crop, looks more military.
Okay.
If you saw this man, you'd be like, that's a black man.
That's a striking.
That's a lawyer from Seinfeld.
Oh no, he's more bald and got glasses.
No, he doesn't. He has.
Does he have hair?
Yeah.
It's like Michael Jordan before he went bald, and then
Okay.
add 50 years.
Michael B. Jordan or Michael Jordan, the basketball player?
A mixture of the two.
Okay.
If you mix those two and
Yeah.
then added about 44 pounds of African American
Then you got it.
and 64 ages,
Sure.
you have Leo. But it's just funny because for most people to put whoever this is, except for they can't get anybody that wants to come on their stupid show,
Right.
so it's usually nobody. This guy they just put former Democrat, dude. Yeah, it does look a lot like him. A little bit older though.
Yeah, with the mustache.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
the one that says, "Say it, say it." That video I played where he wanted to say the N word. You want to say it?
Oh, is that the Leo guy?
Say it. Yeah.
I thought that was Jim Brown that did that.
Yeah, Jim Brown.
Fucking great
That's
basketball player.
Leroy
it wasn't
Brown.
Jim. Jim Brown wouldn't be on Fox.
Hey, can I blow your mind for a
I
second?
didn't know it was on
I just
Fox
think it's
News.
funny he's a former Democrat.
Well,
It's like, oh,
is
I'll
he?
listen to him then.
I'll listen to
What
him
do you think about Uvalde,
It's credible. It's credible.
former Democrat? Fuck does that have
Huh?
to do with anything? It's
So
fun, though.
I was driving here, and I always listen to some music or something on my phone while I'm
Yeah.
driving in, or a show or something. I'll
yeah.
listen to
You
something.
can listen to Florida's Lava.
I'd love to listen to that. But
It's
I
like
don't
Fox News.
know. I was in between picking something, and
Are you
the
saying floor is lava or four is lava?
floor,
Floor is
Yeah.
lava.
Okay. And it went back to the radio because I got I'm looking for something, so it goes back to the radio.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm driving through Kansas. I've got my program stuff for Oklahoma.
The Eagle. You have
So
9 stations of the Eagle. for
Exactly,
Oklahoma.
and nothing. You don't
Yeah.
know what's going to happen when you go. I don't know anymore.
Yeah.
Right?
Mm-mm.
And so it was talk radio because
Yeah.
that's all it is. It's either Christian rock or country
political talk
or
radio.
political talk
Yeah.
radio or NPR still on there.
Sure.
So but you don't know the stations come on. Dog. I don't know if you know this or not, but your boy, Tuck,
He's got a new song.
he's running for president, dude.
Tucker Carlson's running for president.
Yeah, bud. And when I heard that, all I could think was you sitting in that sauna with Tucker, dude. Like, why are
Tucker-
you running, man? You're
Oh
making
my
so much
God.
money. You know what I mean? You're making so much money on the white racist
Is that
KKK.
true? Is he really running for president?
It's coming up, dude. Like they're all getting together in Iowa.
Is Dr. Oz his running mate or something? I'd like to have that.
I mean, I don't know when he says.
His name is Mimit, by the way. Dr.
Mimit.
Mimit Oz.
Nice.
I don't know.
not
I
Emmett.
would, if Tucker Carlson's legitimately running for president, you got to have it, right?
They're saying that he might offer Trump his candidacy. But Trump now
BB?
saying he's coming back.
Trump vice president, a Carlson Trump ticket.
He goes from president to vice president. Oh, that's a game changer
An
right
epic
there.
move.
Bold move, dude. That's like rap chips, man. That's bold.
That's bold.
He's
dude.
gonna run
Garlic.
as libertarian. He's not gonna. They're
Yeah.
saying it's probably.
I don't know, dude. All I know is that
Go
gentleman
ahead, throw your vote away.
does not drive. He rides a bicycle
Yeah.
and not an e-bike. He's not a pussy.
right.
I'm doing it for N24.
He drives a
He's not doing it for
bicycle
24.
around his little cottage and then goes to the sauna, dude.
No, but what it was
That's all he
was
does.
all these people were replying to what he said on his talk show. I guess like the last night or whenever his talk show is. I don't know. I don't want to watch it.
Yeah.
But he was saying this thing at the very end of the show, like, "Oh, we're going to take a break from the show because we're going to go down here and I'm going to give a speech." Well, the only people that's giving a speech there is people that's saying, "Hey, I'm running for president," and so that's what everybody freaked out about.
Because you did it in Iowa.
Well, that's where Field of Dreams Stadium is.
Right? He
Iowa.
might do it at Field of Dreams. I don't know. Just be watching.
If
I'm watching. Now I'm interested, but only for my Conrad connection.
If a candidate
Him versus Don Lennon.
Oh, I'd vote Don. That's my boy. That's my
would wear a
boy.
Yellowstone Dutton Farm T-shirt, they would win. If Tucker Carlson
Yeah.
wore a Yellowstone T-shirt, he would
If
win.
he brought
hmm
his sauna with him and just put the microphone in the hot sauna.
And if you wanted to get the black vote, people need to cut it out. I hate it when they pander to different races.
Yeah.
You know,
For sure.
and they all do it. But if somebody would just give these people what they want, free smokers,
Oh, free smoker. Yeah. I was going to say hot dog eating tournament.
all
but
the cherry wood you guys can
same. Yeah.
Who wants a government smoker?
Yep. Me.
get all
Mark me
this
down.
split wood we're sending down to Georgia. Pick it up.
Skate.
And I tell you what, if Tucker Carlson comes out and does that,
Yeah.
even if I have yet to vote,
You can write him in.
I don't want to get called into jury
Tuck.
duty.
That's true.
So, because I feel like they ain't ready for that,
I think that,
you know,
yeah.
That
If
truth.
that truth.
They're ready for you to spit that truth.
Yeah.
if he does run, I think
Mhm.
his first, somewhere in the speech, he will mention butt stuff. So I think if he does,
Oh, if Tucker runs?
Steve will have to vote for him. You know what I mean?
Steve, Tucker Carlson is a stoner. He,
That's true.
everything he is, you know, he's the ultimate shaman, dude. He's the
Yeah.
American shaman.
If you don't think he has a list of medallions hung up somewhere,
Yes.
in his sauna or in some sort of
When he peels that suit off, he's basically wearing that white flowing
gown.
what Love Guru suit that Mike Myers is wearing. You
Yeah.
know, that just goes sit on bean bags and it's got the chipuli oil or whatever
Yep.
that shit's called.
Hey
and
guys, announcement, it's 80 in the studio.
Yes.
getting down there,
Nice.
bud.
It's dropping,
It's
bud.
getting down there.
You know he wouldn't go by President Carlson. He'd go
No.
by TC.
Yep.
President Tucker.
hmm
The Tuck.
I think it'd be President Tuck.
Press Tuck. Or the Grand Wizard.
That's true.
That's true.
I'd go by that.
That'd be insane. I hope he does. It'd cause some fucking riots. I know that. Which
It
be
would.
cool.
I mean, this country would burn
I
down.
think he would get less votes than Kanye.
Oh, I don't know about that.
I don't
Nope,
think so.
guaranteed.
I don't know about that.
1,000. I'll bet. I would bet.
I think
by
Kanye got screwed.
$245,000 of debt I'm in.
I think
would bet.
Kanye.
You're
are in a
double
lot
or
of
nothing
debt.
that one.
Kanye got a lot of those votes stolen from him.
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen the movie 2,000 Mules.
Yeah.
It's about how Kanye lost the election.
Lost the election. I think it
Dinesh D'Souza did it to him.
it's true.
So,
That little Indian.
mm-hmm.
We're gonna trust him
fucking
now.
yogurt maker.
No.
So, yeah, put that on. Thank you.
Thank you,
Get
please.
back to the black.
Hold on now. I did win the election.
That's who I hope would win.
It's me, Kanye.
I thought that was Dennis, dude. I want
Um,
Dennis to run, man. I'd vote for Dennis.
I was thinking about Black Lives Matter and all that stuff recently.
I've heard shit from them in a minute.
No, I haven't
Been
either.
that, man.
I don't know, but I was thinking,
Just been chilling.
like with Leo, the former Democrat, or any of those kinds of types. I don't.
Tucker Carlson, the formal.
Yeah.
former
That's true,
Democrat.
Steve. I mean, if he did stay at the Bunny Ranch, which I'm not saying that he didn't, you know, he is the kind to stay down there.
The reparations has been tossed about before.
They've got to sign off.
You know, where people want
Be okay if
reparations.
I got some.
And I think that that's fine, but I think that the qualifications should be adjusted a bit
For
anyone, because I
Oh,
think the problem
I see.
is, I think it should be like the Nelly test.
if we can pee on you,
If you go to,
Mama, Ea.
if that fucking song comes on and somebody starts shrugging their shoulders like this,
Yeah.
we need to get rid of taxes. Okay.
that's
Sorry.
true. I like where you
But
started.
people always say, like, well, what is the IRS going to do? I have a job for them. Now they have to just go out and be spies for reparation payments.
Gotcha.
So all they do is have a Walkman that's got a little Bluetooth speaker that has Nelly's Mama Ea Ea on it.
Uh-huh.
Go to any place, hit play, and see the people that start dancing. Because a real black guy will not
Will
be able
not.
to control himself.
That's true. Yeah. Yep.
And he'll spit a verse. But even every time Casey would do it, Casey might get a reparation. Be like,
He should look at it.
sir, what's your name and Social Security? Okay, you got a check on the way.
Ezekiel.
We're taking care of you.
Yeah, we're gonna take care of you. Because if you go to a wedding,
And you play that?
There's gonna be a bunch of black people dancing if it's at a wedding that black people are at.
At a Christian wedding, yeah, for sure. At a Southern Baptist wedding, they're out there, dude. They're tossing snakes around. They're
Yeah.
drinking champagne.
Right.
They're kicking the shoes off for sure.
But not all of the people there will dance,
No,
and they might think, "Oh, I just don't dance."
not until.
That's when you hit the Nelly.
Yeah.
Nelly alarm. Fuck the slide to the left. They're not gonna do that shit.
No, get
Some
out
of them will. Some of them, whites, blacks,
Sure.
Chinamen,
Well, I mean, you throw
Gangnam
on.
Style. You're gonna have a litter
Yep.
of Chinas out there
That's true.
doing the Gangnam Style.
That's right.
Not all of them.
Not all of them.
I don't like to stereotype.
You do country road?
But if you're
You'll
not
have some people
gonna
out there,
sway your
okay?
hips to Nelly,
Oh,
you're not getting a payment in this country.
Nope.
Okay?
I ain't paying it.
That's called country grammar, dude. That's country grammar. And if somebody ran on that, I'll send a check. They don't tell people what the qualifications are.
Sorry, I didn't sign up for it because I thought you said Kelsey Grammer.
Kelsey Grammer's a bitch, dude.
Great actor.
I wish
though.
Kevin Spacey raped him.
What?
Wow.
Come on.
God.
Jeez.
I'm sorry, I get political and I get hot. You know that.
8:47.
Get all worked out.
Yeah, I get all worked up, dude.
Maybe the dad from that show, but
That's who Tucker's candidate is, man.
That dad or
Mhm.
Kelsey?
Both.
He got a.
He's
didn't-
gonna have 4 or 5 vice presidents, dude.
Fuck that guy. He murdered somebody. Kelsey Grammer murdered somebody on the streets.
Did he?
allegedly.
He ran over
Oh, that's right. I heard that.
like
Yeah.
a peasant or a fucking
Yeah,
poor
a bum,
person or
yeah,
whatever.
a tent person.
The Daniel guy that we.
That was one of your fucking ideas to get rid of homeless people.
What do you
Was
mean?
to run 'em
now
over?
you're anti it. When you came in here like 10 shows in a row with the whole ideas to get rid of homeless people.
It's a big
and
fucking
that
problem,
was one
Casey.
of them. And now he's fucking going with it, and that's a bad idea.
Caitlyn Jenner did it too.
Yeah.
You're not
Oh, that's
talking
true.
trash on her.
Mm-mm. No, Caitlyn
She's
Jenner.
a lovely woman. And by the way, she's a woman. I think she did it when she was a woman, and we all know about women
Did
drivers.
Caitlyn do it
And
or
it's
did
nice
Bruce
to
do it?
listen. It's nice to listen that to know that Caitlyn and
Good
Kelsey
call.
listen.
Yeah, I can't remember if it was pre. I think
I
it was.
believe it was Bruce.
I think it was pre-vagina.
Oh, it
Yeah.
was?
Jenner.
Bruce ran him over?
I think it was Bruce. Yeah.
Now we
We,
got-
we worked with a guy that ran somebody over. He's
How many-
like $10,000. You can get away with murder.
Oh, that's true. They post those signs. Don't hit our workers 10 grand. I
Yeah.
drive by the workers, just toss 10 grand out the window. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Who wants to get hit, you know?
Well, you're right, Casey. I want to pay the homeless if they dance to Nelly.
True. Same rules
Almost, I
apply.
thought this was a reparations thing.
Well, there's
Both.
a lot of
I mean,
African American
it's
homeless people
Same, dude.
and whites.
Mm.
You know, a lot of times you don't see a lot of Asian homeless, but they also aren't dancing to Nelly, and so their mailbox is empty.
Don't
Okay.
you? Don't you? You've been to the
If you're
casino.
homeless, do you have a mailbox?
Well,
Yes.
no, but if you're Asian, you do. You have a probably stupid looking one, but you have one. Got a bunch of glitter on it.
Whoa.
If you're Asian, your mailbox is the nearest casino, dude. That's got pie gal.
Whoa.
All right?
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Casey,
They're
go to a
not really
casino.
homeless. Just go to a casino. They're all sitting around the pie gal for days,
Yeah.
dog. Like they live there, man.
And I need to find
So you're
out.
saying 5 go and they go to one table and they take the whole casino up?
Well, I mean, you say one table, you don't see the whole
They have big
casino.
personalities,
Yeah,
Casey.
huge personalities, dude. Half the games are they
Yeah.
live in the
I
machines.
see way more white trash at a casino than I do.
You're in the wrong
Asians.
casino, dude.
I think you got your blinders on,
Yep, Peaky Blinders.
and I think that's what they want you to do.
Yep.
It's, you know,
Who's the racist now?
not pay
Bing
attention.
bong.
to
Remember
it.
that time of course, I lost $200 and he won 1,000, but we walked in and they
Hey.
said, "Hey, can I see your license?" And I gave it to him, and he went to pulls out, and they said, "Oh, that won't be necessary."
Hey Casey. Hey Casey. I'm gonna tell you something that you can make fun of me too. I was on the way down here and I stopped for a cool beverage, right? She's like, "You military or senior?" I was like,
Both.
"Neither."
Oh,
Yes.
neither.
And she says, "I'm marking you down for senior." I'm like,
Well, you're
"Oh."
close.
I was like, "Thank you."
Thank you. I'm
I
getting
said,
close.
is that discount?" She's like, I'm trying to give everybody discounts as
She
much
said,
as I can.
"No, I just want to fucking mark you down for the census, bro."
No, she actually said, anybody with gray hair? I was like, I've had gray hair forever. dude."
Mm, she's chasing
Is that Nelly?
I know. She was cute too. I like her.
You've had graying hair forever,
I've
but
had
back in 2014 when the Sasquatch
Batter
video was
up.
made,
I'm
Oh,
first
true.
to swing.
I had one streak.
no, you had so much black in the back.
that?
You had some black.
Oh,
in
Fish
man.
that
don't fry in
motherfucker.
the kitchen. Oh shit!
No.
No. It's country grammar.
No, that's not country grammar.
It is just on that album.
Mama, Ia.
Same song. Fucking know your Nelly, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Wait for your check. It's not coming.
Hello and welcome back to this
Beans don't
episode
burn
of
on
Know
the
Your Nelly.
grill.
It's Nelly, dude. Batter up, dude.
But that's not country. Oh, this.
That's batter
Country
up.
Grammar,
It's the
dude.
album, dude. Country grammar. Not the song. I don't know if there's a song or a poem.
You might, yeah. You might get confused with the book that Stan Brown wrote called Country Grammar.
So I'm a bigger St. Lunatics fan. So
Yeah, dude. St. Louis is where Nelly is from. And I bet he's done a lot for that community, and I'm proud of him.
Yeah.
So, not a lot of homeless there. And I hope Tucker Carlson goes down there and speaks to those people.
I'm just really glad. I know everybody in this room.
Free
has done-
Traeger.
Everybody's and Mesquite. I'm just glad everybody in this room that I haven't done what you guys have all done. Maybe not in this house
Mhm.
that at Random Dude, but you know, sometimes late at night you don't feel like going to the other end of the house in your guys' big estates and going pee.
Mm-hmm.
You know, no, you don't feel like going outside, especially live in town. You don't know if neighbors are out there peeping on you.
bottle cupping or windowing.
So sometimes you just pee in the kitchen sink. And when I was down there rolling in it, I was
Oh,
like,
no.
I've never done that. That's good.
Are
Yeah.
you fucking
Huh?
You pee. I pee in the sink.
in your house? That wouldn't make
No, I know. That's what I'm saying. I
Yeah.
said I haven't. I said, thank goodness I haven't done that in that house because it's so small. I mean, I take one step, I'm in the bathroom, you know, and or I take one step, I'm outside and just pee out. I pee outside a lot now
I was
because
gonna say,
there's no
I'd
one
be
out there.
outside way more than
Yeah.
inside. At
I'm
my
just
house.
saying at some point, because I don't know how long that pipe's been broken, and you get thinking things like that. It's like, have I peed in the kitchen sink here? No, I haven't.
See,
Would
but
that matter
easy.
compared to all the other?
yeah, the other stuff would bother me more.
way
'Cause-
more than the pee. The
Okay,
pee
but
the pee
sterilizes
might,
the other stuff.
yeah, the pee might mix with something.
You can
and
drink
make
your own
something
pee
else.
because it's sterile. So no, I don't know if that's a problem.
Yeah, but the gelatin.
Yeah,
I don't think it's
Factor.
sterile if it's festering underneath his
Right.
house for a couple months.
No, I know, but I'm saying, but that would be the most
Uncle
sterile
Fester,
thing under
yeah.
there, quite possibly.
it's Uncle Fester down there.
It's just like I could picture Becky when you brought that wild hog home.
Yeah.
And her be like, "Oh, I'll cut the fat off. Yeah, just trim the fat off before we put it into the
Right.
crock pot, and she's like, I'll just run it down the sink." And you're
Yep.
like, yeah, that's probably smart. It's not very big. You
Well,
know,
that I
there's
will.
just a bunch of spiders stuck in
Meow.
fucking
Yeah,
fat.
just
And,
eating the spat. No, I will say this is because this is the first time I've ever been on, the septic system. So
Mhm.
we're really cautious about stuff that is not liquid. I mean, that's why we have the screens.
Oh,
on
I know.
both
Yeah, you
sides.
guys
Yeah,
are. I'm just saying that there's still times where
There's
it's like,
stuff. Oh yeah. You know how many times I've come home and ran stuff under that sink? Like, oh, hey, I've got some extra cheese. That's fine. I'll let
Yeah.
that go down
right.
there. Or
It's not. I'm not talking about.
hey,
big,
here's some tomatoes.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Oh, that'd
old,
be all right.
old pico. I mean, if
Man.
hey,
Danish or Canadian?
whatever catches in the sink, the sink screen, I got the stuff that goes down. No problem.
No big
It's going.
deal.
It's going out there.
Yeah.
It's fine. It wasn't, dude. It wasn't, dude.
That's a hell, dude. That's like a
It
hell.
was
I
bad.
think.
And then you got spiders on top of that. So,
Yeah.
just saying.
The food, I think, scares me more than the spiders. So I'm glad. Hopefully, it wasn't that long.
No,
The crawl space casserole.
Yeah.
it surprised me that there wasn't like
A
a
lot of-
leftover monster down there. And like trying
Just
to grab
thinking
it.
about it makes you want to throw
I
up.
know.
I'm surprised there wasn't like tracks, like feeding traps from raccoons and skunks and everything every night going into your house.
No, it was too bad for them. They
eating on
wouldn't
the
touch it.
buffet.
Well, dude, but the thing is my house was so shut up because there was no vents open and that door on the other side was closed. Everything was closed down there. It was like I was going under the sea. You know what I mean? It was a whole different realm down there. Like
Under
its
the
own
sea.
temperature, own humidity,
Life
dark.
is much better down where it's wet.
So nothing can get
Under
in
the
there.
sea.
No coons or
Like shit like that, dude. I know you think I'm joking, but I'm not. I would say turn the fucking gas back on.
Yeah. I know. I'm
Fuck it.
glad. I'm glad you wasn't under it.
Fuck it.
I'm glad you wasn't
Look
over.
at- Fuck it. We're getting a new
Because
house
if you
tomorrow.
if you were over at that house, I would have made you get down there and just look around. Because I climbed down there. I got all of the cobwebs on the way down
Look like fucking Terminator, dude.
and looking around. And I did
You know,
this.
chain link
You know
fence.
what I mean? While sitting down. So I cleared out
Yeah.
everything in that one space. Then I would have climbed back out and said, dude, you got to go down, dude.
Dude, it would have been like Aliens movie with the big robot, the
Yeah.
flamethrowers, double handing some propane torches,
Yep.
just
I thought about that. Where's my torch?
melt in the tunnel.
And then the fucking insurance adjusters, if
Yep.
they even exist anymore,
No.
they don't even come out anymore. They send you a
Uh-huh.
check. But you just call them and say, my whole house exploded.
Yeah.
So I think it's a total loss.
What do I do? I think it was, I think
Fire
it's-
department's here, but there's no home. I
think it was spiders.
Well, what happened? I poured gasoline around the whole house and in it because there's a lot of spiders.
Here, I'll send you pictures. I should take
I'm
pictures.
sorry, did I have a...
I don't know. We were down at the pond.
And then I lit it trying to burn the spiders. Did I get a book? Did you guys send me a book saying how to kill spiders? Because I didn't get it.
It's called country etiquette.
I say,
There's a hyphen in country.
You just get yourself a half a smoke pack of menthol cools.
Oh,
and
it's
toss
good.
them on the ground.
That's true.
I don't know what happened. I don't know.
No idea.
I'm not saying anything, but this pack just
Right.
showed up right after it happened. I don't know.
yeah, could
Maybe
be
you could get a
anything.
suspect.
Oh, those are
Yeah,
Conrad's.
they would leave half a pack. That would be obvious dumb.
I don't know. There
Maybe an
wasn't
empty
shoes
pack.
on the clothesline either, but fuck, there's a pair of Jordans.
Yeah, and there's
Hold
three
on again, Jordans. You guys are fucking.
But
this
there are
up,
some
man.
ribs over here that
You
are
got the
smoking
most
that.
set up.
No,
It's smoldering,
Hey,
and
look,
there's a rack of
happy
ribs still.
family.
I did find these. It's like 3 or 4 Father's Day cards. They're ripped up, kind of charred. I don't know.
This should help with your investigation. I drew a picture of what I think the suspect might look like.
Yeah.
Should be like a
Is that Michael
Tom
Jordan?
Hanks in blackface.
Yeah.
You know?
You might. You might catch him.
You know what I'm saying? Big Pecker.
Yeah, you get it. Because I saw these tracks and there's 2 footprints and there's just like a drag in the middle of it, you know.
It's like, is that Jesus dragging a carp or Tom Hanks walking his dick, dude?
That's carp dragging, dude. It's a carp dragger.
Rawr.
Oh wow, yeah. So I mean, I don't know. And then I got to town and I had to go over to my sister's.
Oh shit! You're missing the fucking Rockies game, bro.
Yeah, you missed the.
I'll check
Get the score. Yeah,
I'll check the score.
Check the score. And I had to go over there fix her water. She said, "How's everything going?" I was like, "Just great." I'm not even gonna tell her.
Got to
It's great.
reload it.
Everything's fine.
Oh shit! You didn't hook up to my internet. Did you see the 1,000 miles of internet that I dug in for you guys?
I did. I was gonna tell Casey, we don't have to do it live. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
then I saw
screw it.
all of the internet work. It's like, oh,
No,
well,
we're
we
doing
better,
it live. It's better work.
better do all that.
Do it live. Yeah, don't do it live. See how that goes.
Yeah, I know. Oh fuck.
Get your shit out. It's burning.
Okay, Rockies are up 4-1, bottom of the fourth.
But you guys
That's
aren't
good.
hooked up to it because there's new Wi-Fi and passwords.
Nope, I just got 1 bar of 4G right now, so I'm fine.
I'll
But
hook you up when we get
Yeah.
off air.
Oh, I got 3 bars Wi-Fi. Thank you, Casey.
I don't need to be in the Matrix.
Are you hooked
Well,
up
you're
to
a
my
week
internet,
late.
bro. Or?
I've never had the password. I haven't been privileged enough to have that.
Oh, it's Eric is not allowed. There's nothing capitalized, but that's what the
No, it's
password
not.
is.
It's Eric 3 to 7.
Country grammar.
I call that Eric limp to sober or limp to hard. 3
Country,
inches to 7 inches. Eric 3 to 7.
country grammar, dude.
That's just a good album, dude. Well, Casey, former Democrat, got anything else left
Yeah.
to say?
Oklahoma flowchart.
No, not a lot, man. Go fucking
Oklahoma Black
go Herschel
Rock.
Walker. Go Dr. Oz. Go
Mimit.
you know Schmidt.
Mimit Oz.
Oh, I am starting a TV show. It's called Car Show Bros. So tune in. It's not. It'll be obviously an internet show because we haven't got picked up yet.
yeah, I'm a
But
TV
it's
sucks.
me and the old guy from work, and we just go around and I talk about cars. And he
You guys
just says,
make fun of
But all he says is,
former servicemen.
I like that one. Mm.
"Yep,
No, he said he was Navy SEAL pussy.
Pussy. Get out of here.
Car Show Bros." Tune
Yeah,
in.
but have you ever driven a Delta 88?
Oh, I got a picture up here.
Drove it to the toilet, bud.
There you go. Nice. Slick.
By the way, is Gina Davis still alive before we get out of here?
She
Yes.
still has her eyes. Yeah.
I almost bought a 72 El Camino this week too, just for random
Gina,
facts.
From,
League of Their Own.
League of Their Own, or Stuart Little. You might know her from Stuart Little.
I don't think she's as attractive as she used to be, but yes, she's still alive.
She looks fucking awful. Dude, I watched
Her daughter doesn't.
my daughter is watching Stuart Little this morning. That thing, if I told you the cast of a movie and didn't tell you what it was, you'd be like, God, that's probably a pretty good movie. Michael J. Fox, pre-Parkinson's,
Boo!
I think.
Tweez.
Bring back sure
Gina
sure
Davis.
sakes a lot.
James Wood, or James Woods,
James Woods.
James Wood, and Nathan Lane.
I like that you said I'll say it was a good movie by naming the people. And then
You know
said
these
James
actors, though.
Wood.
James Wood was a
I
good
know
actor.
James Woods, but
But he's
who's
horrible.
Nathan Lane?
He was a good actor.
Is that the British guy?
Nathan Lane is like the guy you always think of as from Rat Race, the fat
That's
guy
Caitlyn
from.
Jenner.
You probably know him from Best in Show. I think Nathan Lane. He's like always plays a gay guy because I think he's homosexual.
Yeah.
But is it not okay to be 65, getting older and
What?
heavier? Gina Davis.
No, Gina Davis looks like. Here's the problem though. They made these people.
She looks great.
Jesus Christ! Look at those hands.
Yeah, those hands are huge.
She looks like that Rocky Dennis guy from
Those are like
The
cartoon.
Mask.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet she could milk my prostate
She's had
from
She's
there.
had. I mean, someone's tried to have.
Her
I don't
hand
not
would
have big hands.
go from her Adam's apple to over her head.
Gina
Really
Davis
bad.
could jerk you off and finger your asshole with one hand.
Oh man.
That's how big her hand is.
Now I'm back in. I've been in the whole time, but
But
So
the problem is, you'd
from-
never be hard.
She do
From
the,
wherever she is
the old
to
beer
Wichita.
chugger.
She's like, I am Groot, and just fucking
I can't
shoots
tell if her
fucking-
or Rosie O'Donnell from League of Their Own would get me harder.
Ah,
Or
No, I
fucking
think
at
she's
fucking
awesome.
stealing that
or
kid.
Magrosa.
Yep.
Imagine the fear in that kid's face. Oh my god, that poor girl.
That part.
That
It's a
girl
nice hair part though.
grew up to be fucking Lady Gaga, dude. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It ruined a woman.
Yep.
And she sat there and talked to an imaginary mouse, right? Throughout this whole movie.
She wasn't acting. She's crazy.
And then she's talking to her husband. They took the whole day to go find this fucking mouse that's flying an airplane. And the stupid part about it is, bud, they're at Central Park. A hawk's chasing a mouse in an airplane.
Yeah.
We've seen this before,
Well, you've
right?
seen- Everybody's seen this.
They take the cab. They're in this cab for 55 minutes. Got to be $8,000 cab ride.
Right.
They get to the park.
Worth it though.
The guy gets out, the husband, they leave the kid in the car. Says, leave it running.
Smart.
You know?
Well, otherwise
Oh.
they'd have to hotwire it
Also,
again.
Jonathan Lipnicki in there. Kid from Jerry Maguire, but younger before the head grew. And then they get to the park. A whole crowd of people starts watching this. You know what I mean? Like, if somebody was to run through a park and say, they just drove on the sidewalk in a cab and say, I'm chasing a mouse that's flying in that airplane that's being chased by a hawk.
That's how 9/11 started, man.
Yeah.
For sure, dude.
And that's what I thought, dude. New Yorkers, they always act like they're busy, but New Yorkers are just looking for shit to do, man.
Yeah, they are. None of them's busy.
Just walking around.
Yeah.
Hope we see something fucking
A
cool.
lot of
today.
people off in the middle of the day in New York.
Yeah, just wandering around. Oh, I guess I'll get a bagel. You know, just I'll go
Yeah.
look at that mouse flying that plane.
With the
I
schmear.
don't even like cream cheese.
I don't
I
know.
get
It's
it.
just an awful.
Right.
I didn't understand the movie, but Gina Davis, I understood that she doesn't.
You want it with locks? Fuck is that? What is that?
77 guys
What's
It's
77?
like a fish.
Oh,
in the studio.
I thought you were saying Gina Davis was.
Oh wow, I'd be.
Oh.
surprised.
But it took me 77 seconds to come to her.
Oh.
On
Tribute.
those guys from Wichita sexual ranking, we give Gina Davis.
In her prime.
A
A one.
77.
Now or prime?
0 to 100.
It's got to be an average of all.
0 to
either
100.
way.
I'm giving her a 77.
Mm-mm.
C plus.
Oh, to 100?
0 to 10.
0 to 10.
Then I'm giving her a 7.
Mm-mm-mm.
If it was 1 to 10, I give her a 4. 0 to 10, I'll give her a 3. So
I
3.
could give Gina Davis an orgasm tomorrow within 7 minutes.
I think I would put her in. I would put her underneath Shannon's house.
Now. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's where she belongs. I think it's
Yeah.
all down there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'd open her mouth and be like, Shannon, I fixed your pipe.
She's that little. Yeah, she's that little kid that if you saw that on a little
Yeah.
trike rocking around
Right.
now.
Ed, get it under Shannon's house.
And then just have it fall, all the shit fall into her
Yeah.
open mouth. And
A lot of
if
bait
you
down
want
there,
to
dude.
drain it, her bottom end sticks out of the thing. You just go out there and kick it.
Ed's looking for somewhere for bait under my house, dog. I mean,
Yeah,
I've got plenty of them. I'll give
The
Gina
putty
Davis.
Gina Davis under there.
If you got a total of looks, not actress ability, not talking, nothing across the whole thing, I'd give her. You give her what? 4?
3.
I'm going with Eric on this one. At 3
Hell,
is
as a
right.
baseball player alone, she gets a 6.
Now on the highest
Yeah.
level, I mean, at her prime,
Right.
I give her a 6 or 7 because she was a good looking gal.
Well,
Yeah,
she was
I
albino.
think she's still a
wasn't
7.
she? She was
Yeah,
albino
she was always
woman.
really, yeah, she was always
If-
really.
I'm with Casey. If I met her out of the ballpark behind the dugout, she had that uniform on, lift
Yeah.
that skirt up, I'd give her a good 7.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I'd still give her a 7 today.
But
and then I'd
she's-
test that gag reflex.
No, come on, Skin Man.
Ladies.
Well, she's African American. She's
Yeah, but now that's what I'm saying. If you have to
Albino.
base on everything, her whole deal, because you got a lot of ladies out there that you know look really good now, and they're like in their her age, 70, 80,
yeah.
and they still look
Beyonce
great.
is 80.
Hmm.
What was that one gal that gave Michael Douglas the mouth aids? What's her deal?
Oh, Catherine Zeta.
Zeta Jones, and I
Yeah.
think she still looks pretty good. And I think she's like 80,
Yeah, she looks great.
and she looks great. So I think of
Um,
her,
yeah.
over her whole career, I'd give her a solid 7.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Zeta Jones a 7 only?
No, I mean
What
over
the
her
fuck
whole,
is your standard?
You gotta
No,
yeah, balance out the whole
the
career.
whole thing. I'm not.
Acting, beauty, and fuckability. Is that
No,
the whole
no,
thing?
She's not
Well,
that hot right
personality.
now.
is,
Zeta
you know,
Jones?
Casey.
Don't forget, she's got
Not that great. Look
she
at
got
now.
a cancerous cooter, man.
Yeah.
What are you
Well, she
talking
gave-
about?
You must be thinking about somebody different. We're talking about Catherine Zeta Jones.
You guys are fucking retarded.
CCT,
So who?
CCJ.
She's a 4 now, probably.
Where's J Lo?
2.
Yeah, 2. She's
Wish she
trash.
was in a ditch.
Yeah. 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 I wish she was.
I forget though, because I forget like those '80s chicks that you guys say are attractive.
Yep.
So
I don't know, dude. Her whole family though, Gina Davis's family. Her brother was you liked her brother, the
I loved her.
running back.
I loved her in Pretty Woman.
Yeah, she's
Give
still,
us the
Yeah,
eye.
Broncos
she
running
still
back.
holds
Well,
up.
her dad, Sammy, and her grandpa, Sammy.
Yeah.
Oh, Zeta's fucking 9.
Terrell.
Mm.
I'll give her a 7.
Trying to think if I could think of any other siblings.
Currently a 7. At best, a fucking.
I'm
9
averaging
and a
the
half.
whole thing because, like, left, that's like a 9.5.
Yeah.
And then the right there is like a 2.
7.
On the right,
So-
she looks like a villainess that
Yep.
gives people
I know that I was
mouth
about to get a
aids,
blowjob
Yep,
from.
for sure.
from her vagina.
Okay.
Now her daughter, if that's her daughter, now she's probably 10.
Yeah.
She's going to grow up into a very attractive woman.
Got full blown gonorrhea.
Yeah, she's got gonorrhea.
Now Mike, he's not looking so good.
He's
You know what? If gonorrhea wasn't a sexually transmitted disease, it would be a better name than Pepto Bismol.
It'd probably have a better
Oh, yeah.
taste than Pepto.
Yeah. You just drink. Oh, you got diarrhea. Just drink a little bit of gonorrhea.
I say that would be
You
way
know?
better for. Yeah, I was gonna say that would be a great name for
Plug it up.
gonorrhea removal.
I think
Take
it'd
some
be a
gonorrhea
delicious,
for your diarrhea.
a delicious Slavic goulash.
Oh,
yeah, have some-
that gets rid
Oh,
of
I like
diarrhea.
some
My grandma used to
gonorrhea.
make this gonorrhea. That was so good.
Mm. I
Hey,
just been having wet shits.
I'd like to
them
fill
to be
you
hard.
up with some gonorrhea.
did we just find our team name for Flora's Lava?
Gonorrhea,
You got it.
nausea, lava, upset stomach. Gonorrhea.
Yeah. Gonorrhea.
You like your shits to be chalky and black?
Conrad, jump! It's only 10 foot! On the rock, dummy!
Rock and roll. Read the sign.
Oh, man, you can just drink
Swim.
a bottle of
Oh, he's
Pepto.
gone.
Drink that pink stuff and poop an Al Roker, dude.
Little glossy owl,
Yeah.
buddy.
Little hospital bed of Al Rokers.
Hey, you stay in the night? No, I'm gonorrhea.
I'm
gonorrhea.
gonorrhea, dude.
Gonorrhea in
Let's
the
see
morning.
what the toilet looks like in your neck of
Gonorrhea
the
in the
woods.
morning.
I hope somebody named gonorrhea replaces Greg the
You're gonna
Hitman
miss
Williams.
me when I'm gonorrhea.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what's going on here in New York.
I can't believe that made the news. Like, I'm actually glad it made the news, matter of fact.
Well, it made DJ news.
I'm saying that
Up with the fucking fireworks, fucking motherfucker.
saying I wouldn't know that.
It's
Radio was still on.
after fucking 4th of July.
Casey, people are proud,
Chill
man.
out, man. America, dude.
They're former Democrats,
It's
Casey.
the Proud Boys.
Read the sign. Former Democrat neighbor lights off fireworks.
Oh, well, thank you guys for listening. And if you know Gina Davis, check on her.
Yeah. Make sure she's still up and about.
Slap that ass for me.
Yeah.
Guys, you'll love this. We have 2 weeks worth of interviews scheduled.
Yep.
So feel like also
I
joining.
did want to comment the fact that you
Joining
guys
our
asked her
pain.
4 questions and then did 45 minutes of talking about yourselves was the greatest interview I've ever heard
Thank
in my
you.
life.
We
Well, then you're going to
appreciate
like what's coming
it.
up.
You're gonna
Okay,
love what's
perfect.
coming up.
Greg the Hitman Williams, I'm hoping.
They're going to be really hard pressed to know what business that we're promoting or
There
whatever.
was to begin with, but I love that it was what I found in the business. Plus
Yeah.
she was the most methed out recovering
Easy.
meth addict
Yeah.
I've
Hey,
ever.
you-
Hey,
real sweet lady.
hey.
Sweet lady.
She sounds
on.
nice.
She was super
Very
nice.
pleasant.
She's a sweet lady.
Let me fix my.
Yeah, sweet lady.
Well,
Yeah, she. I bet she's a great comedian though.
Listen, she worked.
Why didn't you guys let her do a couple? You said she was a comedian.
yeah. Well, I didn't ask her to come on and do her set, dude. She's
No, I just like what inspiration for writing
Make me
jokes.
laugh.
You know.
Hey,
you're
make
a
me laugh.
storyteller and a joke man.
Don't sound very funny to me.
Hey, I'll give you some inspiration. Floor's lava. Go.
Listen, monkey, make me laugh.
yeah. You think she's? I mean, I gotta kind of run the thing because I can't.
No,
just
that was
sit
my
there.
favorite thing ever. That you started with a couple questions, and then literally it was you two talking back and forth at one point for 25 minutes.
Yeah, that's how it should be.
And
how our show
and
goes.
she just acknowledged, yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Well, what else can she say? I mean,
I know. I'm telling you, it was
You
one
do
of the greatest
stand-up?
interviews ever.
there you go. Yeah.
I thought it was great.
Hey, go to her show.
How do
All
we
right,
get
cool.
in the business?
I don't know. Road Rules. There was your producer. So if you don't like Road Rules on MTV, talk to
She was
talk
awesome.
to Jenny.
Yeah, she was nice to come on, and
That
so
was
thank you.
awesome.
Thank you to her if she's listening. That was nice. And
Me and TJ were gonna have Ross Pro Jr. on for our first show, so that's cool.
well, if you book him,
Yeah.
dude,
Get a T-shirt. I'll wear it.
make sure you send him a big fuck you for me for killing his old man.
Oh, easy now. Come on.
Whoa, listen, man.
RPJ. There's only one RPJ or RGBT or whatever that Justice lady was.
Ruth Gator
Ruth Gator and
Ruth Bader
Yeah.
Ginsburg.
Yeah.
whatever.
Our
Bader Ginsburg. Yeah. RBG.
G.
And thank that bitch for ruining Roe versus Wade.
RGB is like something you do in player versus player fucking
RGBs.
shooting games.
Yeah.
Ruth Gator Ginsburg.
So on a lighter note,
Yeah.
I
Ruth Bader
challenge you to get
Ginsburg.
on Netflix and then watch Sebastian
Maniscalco.
Maniscalco. Have you seen that?
Not the whole.
I've seen part.
I will watch it.
He's got a good stand-up act. It's
Lots
really
of
better
funny.
than Cat because you said Cat was great. And
Cat was great.
Yeah.
I will agree with that. You don't like black people.
No,
For us, it's fine.
Whoa.
We understand that black people.
Okay.
He's a horrible dad. He'd be the first to tell you.
Well, I don't watch him because he's a dad. I watch him because he's fucking funny.
Yeah.
And if you know any Italians, if you're friends with any Italians, it's like, okay, yeah.
But do you think it's funnier watching Cat Williams do stand up or him competing against a pork shoulder that I'm pulling on a rope in a swimming pool?
I can't compare the two because I haven't seen the latter.
I'm dressed as a cowboy and I've got a pocket full of mail.
I'm calling the cops.
Say mail or mayo?
Mail. Cowboys love mail.
They love.
If you
mail.
know a
And,
cowboy, write him a letter
He
because
will-
they're waiting by
and
the mailbox.
He will reply, or
Well-
she. Doesn't matter.
What kind of pocket meat is in the left pocket?
Oh, I'll have a full rack in there, dude. I'll have a full rack of
A
ribs.
charcuterie.
Rib jerky, man.
Loose chuck.
Yeah.
Uh,
Fuck it.
By the way, I was going to bring you both cuts of the hog, and then I went to the cooler and I got it all nice and clean. I went out to my freezer and I got my bag out, and then I remembered that I was dumb, and I kind of put everything together in one bag.
Just all
So they're
froze
kind of a
together.
little bit of froze together. So when I get them separated, you'll get some hog. So yours is all frozen together too.
Oh,
'cause
good. I get to shoot it again.
I did.
Giant block of meat.
No, it wasn't, and it's not that bad. It's one of those things where I'm going to have to thaw out the piece I'm eating, and I'll thaw out you guys some pieces. And just
Don't use that.
Not-
Don't use that pink axe on it
I can totally
because
tell.
that has some
salmonella.
armadillo.
The pink axe?
Yeah,
And
Yeah,
I have some meat
the
for
pink handled
Skin Man
axe down
too.
there
Okay.
And
I
I
don't
left
use
it.
axes. Usually I'll just, I'll spray it with a little hot water now. I get my sink fixed.
because that's
Yeah.
got the.
It would be awesome if she did live under there. Thank you.
You're welcome, Gina.
Sticks a little or long finger up the tube.
You're welcome. Gina Davis train.
Yeah, I would move. If Gina Davis is living under my house, dude, I would be
Just
starting
her
to.
fucking mouth and shit.
I just start the gas.
Oh,
I
don't
would-
drop a fork in there. Oh, it's
Ah!
fine. It's fine.
It's fine.
She
She'll
can
eat-
handle
she'll
it.
eat It's fine.
Just takes a
It's
second.
not the worst thing.
Ah, fuck. That's Flintstones humor, guys. Get over yourself. You know?
It's Gina Davis humor, dude.
Yeah.
It's the worst kind.
Well, when we're interviewing people next week, I will bring up that idea.
Yeah.
So you own a candy shop. Have you seen Gina Davis recently? Hmm?
We ask everybody.
Gina Davis for a candy. What would she be?
No.
Chico stick.
Oh, I will pitch the Carl Malone or the caramel.
We do.
Caramel Malone.
We have some weird businesses coming on.
Mhm.
We've got a power washing service that goes all over. We've got a window washing service. We've got a couple realtors. We've got a
Bird shit. Am I right, guys?
candy store owner. We've got a cake boss coming on. We've got.
Mhm.
I mean, it spreads the whole gamut.
Cake's a problem.
Yeah.
A tea. The gal that does
Bubble tea, probably.
no, it's full leaf tea, like large.
Oh, I
leaf
can
tea.
talk to her about carbonated
Lipton?
milk.
Yeah, you could.
Lipton?
Yeah.
Lipton tea?
One of the Lipton ladies is
Yeah, one
coming
of the
on.
Lipton ladies are coming on, and yeah, I mean, it was crazy, dude. I opened up. I'm still scheduling stuff.
So,
Couple comedians, couple more comedians. But they'll be better because they'll be Midwest. You know.
Oh, it's leprosy. Leprosy's on that axe because I killed a couple armadillo.
Oh, that's right. He went out at night. He went out with an axe and started chopping up my park.
Because there was armadillo in there?
No, it was the armadillo was at our house.
Oh,
yeah. I got 3 of them. The 4th one got away.
Well, armadillos can jump. They can dunk it.
Not fast enough.
They're fast as hell.
They're fucking faster than you'd think.
Floor is lava fast.
You might have got a sick one or something, COVID one or something.
Yeah.
Well, the mom got away, but the 3 babies, I got them. Axel just take the fight right out of them.
Yeah, I saved them. They're into my
Try
house.
and run.
I can't tell you how many times I've heard a skin man say that line. Mom got away. 3 babies killed him.
It's like every week with them, dude.
Yeah.
Different species. You know.
Oh,
It's good old fashioned skin man bingo, dude.
it's a freaking purge
I
siren.
saw that. You didn't get 3. That doesn't count. You got the free space. That's it.
Skin man turns on his own purge siren, dude.
Oh.
They don't get any
Batter
warning.
up! I'm not... Nelly?
Oh, that's the only warning they get.
Call witches Nelly, dude.
Yep. All that axe is going into the house.
Yep. All right. Well,
Gina, got your new fork.
Tucker, if you get elected, send me a check, bitch. And
He will. He'll send you an application to work on his team, dude. He's been talking about. And hey, you know, if Tucker's running, Casey is right. My man Don better throw his hat in the ring. And when I say hat, his gay blossom hat.
Yep. And be careful
His
on those
son and
CBD drugs out there, guys. You might shit a Don Lemon.
Yeah. They're loaded with flocka.
Yeah. So be careful out there. With that being said,
don't phase through your clothes.
And don't let your meatloaf.
Chlamydia by morning. Up before the
Smells like
dawn.
leprosy.